na ogusu kasa no Judas a oka asuafo no ho ene enkrofo di na chi ebaaye na wotene nsa kire se woni nie na oba ebefe na no ochia ne se rabbi ena ofe na no eno ena oyi ne maaye ewiase aye wei ebia na wadwen o se obi ayiwa ma ebia na wadwen o se ye jawo twatwene and now you feel betrayed and rejected until o tete o han he ma men kan che o se wono a we nyankopon no mpo ba asase so beda nipa fa nipa su no ye yi ni mai na wampre anye basabasa anye kitikiti ye yi ni mai no de ntobo ase ne abotre no okobremu ena ofirimu ya na nipa da se ye yi o ma na to ena mabere ena we no emi say na say why ha emwa se yi o ma na abotre Easter eba e kire se ade nyina mu no to da bia wonsa be si form. Easter does not mean that everything is going to turn out right, nor that there will be nothing for you to do. Obre baba amanihun baba ye betu ajeje mu na ese wogina no. Easter does not mean magic. Just as the Israelites were led by Moses through the Red Sea, so would you also be led through your own Red Sea experience. Just as Joseph had to endure the pains of prison, so will you also endure the pains of prison. And just as Noah walked out of the ark after 40 days and 40 nights of rain and darkness, so shall you also walk through your darkness. Abibia esumbetu nipa. So bia nsumbetu asase so a ebeyiri afawo. Nanso Yesu eba se dia tu bia no obedan wani akire no. Na mpo wagina ho se David na wakum Goliath. Yesu ni won ne sode no ejina ho ma fa hodie de ma. Enyina ho ma ehuhubra. Enyina ho anutwa. Sabe enyina ho ma mape ene mema ena. Ejina ho ema fa hodie, ejina ho ema nokore, ejina ho ma wodo, ejina ho pepepe yo. In fact, the death of Christ is a period we should ask God to fill us with humility, to fill us with gentleness, to fill us with goodness, faithfulness, self-control, and to fill us with a language that edifies and solves problems, to bring peace, joy, and hope. That's Easter. Eyemra ye pasum due, eyemra ye penny jene ndaso, maybe I will be an alfamo biano, and paba. Catcher who say, Nede, my brother be see ye a pasum due, my brother benyan da so any what de, my brother made no cre, the idea may be I met that what dirty, Nama yo be papa, so they say biano, Samri intino. Easter is a revolutionary leap in the human calendar. Easter at the Sakrasonko and a bayemu. Easter, Kase, Easter is a leap towards a great change. Easter is a leap towards a great change in the human calendar. Onipa ya ni emuni ya sitremuno. Easter eka ya se nyabi nsakrabi oya brabom. Meka oni obi yaka. Meka oni obi nkasa. Woye no okura oni tifi mpo sabe atuma nutwa. Ene de mu ntwa so. Wo makura ana wogya ne wona. Ene de twa so na fredi pakro na chense afi we se mre odo asomdwe na neje time fro na de odo aka odomu ai de sefata meda se semra make say Easter brings us to a new way of being great in our existence, that there shall be a radical change in all the things we do. Me mpa bo ne se dia be ye bia efi fie mu ko adwuma so no awade mbia sakra mu papa na odane anagie ne asomdwe adware wo fie mu no montene so aha na beja wo ediam je so Apostle Dr. Nita Ekotego mama na Adom TV adwuma ko nyina ase wona ebo aye adwuma de ba mo nyina medam ase wa onya amere hwe me dia wona onyame entina
Yada Apostle Dr. Nita Ekotego ase ni nkranhyen sama wode edi kan ama yen se Badwam Dear do Sonny a Badwam Cassie and some no near Obetia will mubi any Ghana Chamber of Mines na de to a just wombacon etia illegal miners in your auntie. One eye a two from a good year the papa mono. One can't one akoma and to one year. There no ever bro na fee. Make a say dear posy for one mutuo. I can't akron 49 one womudi and pray. Na yes one penny bekona redeem. Make a say one go from. And on same no pay me de bro Adum TV Badwam Cassie or share live on Facebook /Adum TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 Uko YouTuber search Adum TV 2 Adum online.com and same way ni bebre so ewo ho me di de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie said and 70 mu ankasa etie. Acting Chief Executive Officer Ghana Chamber of Mines Ahmed Nantoma to mining companies ni nyina nim sa won bambo bia wo hia no wo de bema won se be ya won betu galamsey no ana illegal miners no ase de afri bia awodo a won mo wotumi ene nkrata tu fama kudie no obi ametata won Adom TV kase etwaso
yemi aban kasa na ebe pe defense strategies a ebe fa so omo hia adwuma no ebetuma mo bi omo hyeda ase omo ye no keke no obusu a se e ma law no so ye adwuma because we say come the way no interest obetuma borrow obi fie and obi concession na wade a wotu an tax or permit untumi nkoso nkose niam a wo nti no say ni nyina any community for ni nyina ani ahemfo ni nyina say ni nyina de ye baako na etumi eboa ma small scale mining no eni ye
wakasafa kwan a obefa so adi etu kwan bone a manfo efa so tu form agudie ase no ena dwemtenani a woda Parliamentary Select Committee for Lands and Natural Resources ano Alhaji Collins Dauda edi sansemi etudwa
ya fa kwan bebre so apese nke betu ase ntimi ne ya ne tire je the task force ne ya the soldier for pray for no mo agba wuram no mo adwane ano masan aba madwen yam say aban enhwe a soldier adwuma no no mpe unity baako na wo mon de wo mo adwuma de hye wo mon san se wo mon hwe se obia nkoye ayi kutu agudie wo nsuo bia mu mo obia nkutu agudie wo kwaye bia mu so mo ho permanent la sa de kan nyina no ebetwa
Akronfo ennan mechira akronfo tachi amoafo pa nan ne aposifo kompuni mpu tututuo ewi akire no aposifo tuo no aka enipa nan ya mene wato na nanom nsiedo wo galamsey site wo samfo aduam wo bekwai mensimo wo asante mantam
kwase ene fomina pa titiri pa na sa bonifusemi akoso na dedimu pa emu odu pa ye na nsen ye na wotwe atwam yi eye 10th April ye nipa bonifo ekoto hye Adansi Rural Bank a omo eti ewo fomina ema omo ekofa sika kobu am vote ekofa sika a ye ka say ne do de yentumi enkyere pa branti koya san kokoto hye eye branti bia no mo wo mfie a yesu omo ye China fo koto hye omo so edi tu ko bo omo prepare omo gi omo sika ene eye omo mobile phones a ne bo ebro mpem nwotwe emranti ko ya sa anadwo no ye ya wade etwa Samson Daniel apia efo ene Jacob samranti a omo eye akokire fomina ene old edubiase ene na ehye sa adwumadi ase
yanto Adom TV Badwam kase no so ababa wa wanya mfieduo no enkono din ayanya ye Jennifer ye koye na jase wawu eda ne dem wo kuntunso ye no wotechima mensi no emu na onsusu say ya kronfo ene ko ho ne oba so no etisei ono maje ne nkwa afre ne nsem
fa ya fresa Jennifer tina ya tesa de ba ne etia ma kwari ye bi kuno no ti akwara ba akode na ni hwe tokuro no re ate sister da ho abada ne nchari moja tu ya so kuno no ya white gate ni e kwa ya Jennifer ni da ho abada ne nchari moja tu san ni ba ni tiketa so ni wosu ma ti dia ya wuri ya ne ko so mi bai ma wawu
Boachi ansan yo hina okuntu so o de adesre eto posi adwuma iko nanim se
nti ye kasa di bichia abo tabi trabi asa ya dia ahana nanu nyina hakuntu shiman nti na kakra na mishomo ka anpai
oni nyina mu no posi adwuma iko no kira wa hye wo hwehwe mu ase a wa kire nipa nan kura osu se wo mu nim hu bia wototo wa no DCOP Amwakon Deputy Regional Police Commander odi sansemi etudwa
nti bibi sesi a yɛn prepare ho ɛyɛ kakra benim sɛ na kokon be di achi ama ɔmo mu yɛ sɛ nkadeɛ ati ti kakra pɛsɛ me de ɛhyɛ abusuafo nkran mo makoma
Omei Posi Sahine eye Christian tetenyunu ene mpanifo ada Police Management Board no ano aye guard of honor parade the ama Chief of Defence Staff eye CDS Major General William Ejapon our National Police Headquarters the di kind say CDS na wode nsra eba Posi Headquarters Adom kase etosui
Enedwo for Risoboso me de tosu edunan guard of honor parade Ekoso Emma Chief of Defence Staff Major General William Ejapon ewo National Police Headquarters we ene na kwansiri di kan ewo Posi adwumayeko no asoye ebra Posi dom Sahene Christian Tete Yohuno ehye na adwuma asihemu no koso no mpanifo imienu editu dwase waniku omanfo bambo ho ne senti nkitahudi eda wo ntem no obeyire mu pa sebeyi a obetimi ede abo omanfo ho ban enkanka ene wo mu a ewo boko
Upper East Regional Minister Donatus Akamugri Atanga ene said obi e frɛ no won declare state of emergency wo bokono ono de say onyenne ana echena de ntia ose wonye mu nkyeremu ene
Sentia waswafo a wohwe etifede apoye mantamu so Donatus Akamugri Atanga ekasanya de obepene ama state of emergency akoso ene se yawada oforiso bosomi de toso edu ntebe wase esore wo emabuno bi ene bambofo entemu a ema nipa bebre eprepraye a ebi ehwere wo mo enkwa efrisa abrɛ no bɛsɛ ne foam yensanie kronimu enyoye amrahye bedwani obako central mahama yarega ne private resident a ewo kronimu kura wotwa adwa etumu yenti amaka bi wonfo ne omanfo ehwere aban emfa wonan ensi fom na wonyene bambo mu ema omanfo eho ban sɛbɛyi a asomdwe ebeba oswafo Akamugri echirimu a state of emergency anase wakase putupuru wode bambo nhyehyeye egu akwamu edi ehyebi atukuro no eso no enyenurusa mu se samenti me wase nye seto atoaso na emum e baako bi na esi ho no mu ampanifo ehwe amanema abafom
Kaswa Akwele Magistrate Court her worship ani adobo eti adwamo no Odeland Guards mienu Richard Kwavi ya wanya mfie aduasa ennan Samuel Ochre nya mfie aduasa mienu akoto aposifo kukumu nyina ne se fiewura bi ene wo motwitwa no
wode hye ma me ngu eden e wa kwantum bo moden na eden afre wunua na de nyina yempa bibia eden yebetim de asomdwe aba and I'm here for Kaswaman bia na want me nka biem because my life is in danger. Truly my life is in danger. Te bia na ne me kasa yin but se me wumpu na me so me mpa ebo ne se Kaswaman so de sorry na fa ho die den emra wo ensase so far the court proceedings many age ho. We came to do the committers here and then the court said only the jurisdiction to grant someone a bail of a case and you're on eden. So I'm most grateful, and like I said, I'm most grateful to the Kaswa Eastern Command, Ghana Police Service, and the prosecutors who came to court with me.
Make I say, Ankekani and Idiasa Bamu Wall, Aboni Senior High School, Nina no girls' dormitory, Noa, one more ACC, no Senior Beshan, Swain Che, in the Jebi Eto, Hormana, Ama Shuku Hong Kwada, Ubia near in Toton Toton, Neswene. Penifo fiase ya wo se Kenya no ebio
o ka se ombesiesie baby ahye no na wasan sidan 3 stories akaye ho na pepepe o ka se Friday that 16th na asam no sie no ni week no Friday ombehye ase but the manage ho wo mu pa ne se Tuesday e man krofo no ba adwuma na mo hye adwuma na ase ye call ho no wa wo de wani hu ye aka akra om be wie babia ehye ye no na babia mu se ne foforo nso no omu tu foundation ne dendenden enti de beka ne se nyame hyiram ye da
Enwechi Vice President Awadala Boni Old Students Association and Stevene Amon Kote enso bo abaya baso se adwuma ye no e contentem
kasai omo aye ceiling no omo aye roofing no omo aye plastering work no sisia no ukoho a obenhu se omo ye terrazzo form terrazzo no enu na aka any painting any doors ni louvers a omo de be hye enti niameka ne say government ye dana sipa say ono nso odinwa hyemu ama adwuma no bibia tumpo.
Board Chairman Dem Amnesty International Ghana ye Francis Nyangtechi ene was say e was a buy an gender ministry and many me ya no rich camps ye wo my Ghana mu no won mu close no kura ye new witch camps bia wa ha na anti witchcraft bill 2023 no so wonye na wonye ntum na enya mamra emu nchemu eni
Speaker of Parliament ankasa ehye ya ho ba say sa emra na wa obeka so bia beifo a enu bedi no omuma ye pass ye enso aban na ote so no entimi ansan ama na meye mra ye nua Francis Xavier Sosu assign any parliament akabom assign the co parliament as biem at the side they say parliamentarians any speaker of parliament and say emra we say omonfa ahohare any seriousness e wo mu bia emfa pass sa emra we say
enyo no nko ene hu sesa emre ebeboa country director of the Amnesty International Ghana no Genevieve Patterson enso echire mu say
of course most of them are registered on LEAP but the support is very low. It can be between 100 cedis to 200 cedis a month and sometimes these payments are delayed. It's also about religious leaders, religious groups, because they are also perpetrators of this kind of witchcraft accusations. So we're happy that once the law is, the bill is passed and signed into law, that some of these perpetrators will actually face.
Ene a make us say ya pow enipa 454 a blue water guards ya womba babubo yensu ensu ano ho ban afri galamsey for ensem.
Remember, you have assigned a code of conduct, a binding commitment to professionalism and integrity. Any breach of this code, any compromise in your duties will attract stiffer sanctions. And please make sure you know that at all times you are to exhibit the highest levels of integrity on a daily basis.
Enwechi and a Deputy Minister of Defense and as Brojajem Fee and so abo blue water gas for you kokose onchu won ho enfree galamsey for won wo mo ekoye kanana akwakoye won madwuma no ho
senia omampani aka no enya dia ye de sa okun ebedi agro omo a omo ye galamsey anase omo fa kwan bonu so tu sika kokko we yensu so no omo ha ye nyina ene e baachi nti yesremu na nanom ene ye ne a ye wo ye tete ensu na no ye mia ye nuanu na adwumadi a ye de ahye wo mo nsa no omo ntimi ye se de be ya ye bebo yensu no ho ban.
Maminya no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan na no pe ye de asie aseda ye de eye wo de a emre ne adaje a wo de ma ye nti odaro ma twen ye nche ye wo de bonkrata no ene online stories no ha ye de to so ya mo ache ya sai mo akwa ba biem do ba Adom TV Badwam jumedi so ye da se papa pa wona ne ye hya ase de mahuno say ye de nwom no brew 5:30 ho na fe apostle doctor ni te kwetego edi nkwansensam no apia so owie pena news no so abanti news no ena yakwa beya yasa begina ye na so awurade Adom nti ye de obonkrata no ene online de no eto so e de amanti nyi free ha kra de tie de ekoso o maimu ene mpo bi man so nsam bi se beya wo so nam a ubehunu ne ekoso se omambapa yada sepa mfa nkoto ba bia ebe hawa koma Adom TV wazo ye channel so se nenso sika no ebetwa draw no gum ko for D1000 sa D1000 sa free o 50 Ghana no nya 1000 hey into to try there star 281 hash star 281 hash option 4 so so twagum na kwasi boadi ba agokansie no first draw wo ho kwasi dia asemi kan ba second draw wo ho ene kwasi giram na pensem na third draw ni nyina 1000 tie bia na ne order start ye nyina woni bi da bia na ne order bi di afia amankwa tamaklo ye ma radio fosifo ache shonkokura mene incoming Bismarck akwasinsi aboate ene gina ha ene ne top ne top ene wo top me mo ache mo akwa abai o waka ho e back praka cha dada top no eja wom
bokode
adom ene ahumobro ye kamfu inu akafia bedas deja fans na wo keka wo chire ayi ne pame ni pe ya
level up tiller level up na
aya de pa wo time
obi ampa matari bi level up na
ono o wa f
ele so training
microphone so
ora bebre no so woncha won nsem
okay
ayire so aboso mi ensansia na oja akwa na
akọ
no bi ufraba
sa
oso ni mra one microphone be ye adwuma fere oso bi etimi gino
oso nye bi
etimi akrakra
sa oya
ti enkwa no me smart
na me mankwa no opamon
o re wopam ba so
ni dare won pam bi mame ero so jesi abusa kwasi ebi awo je nkanfo ti wo die na nka wo say me surprise hello oh surprise efia ero udi menye oh udi menye akwasi
watch me
hello
watch me yes
udi menye dia me kai ezere bia na me praise
bia nyanya kopon ye
mate wada o mo akai manisu oi measurement nso nye den enti juwade na na ya shase no ya da se papa pa be me na bibia
boko na ya miase isu aman hunu da na ye kwa akowura bone fache bre
sa
yes
ade hu ye mobo
bone fache bre
yeah
emfe bone ncheche
sa
emfe bone ncheche but ye die bone ncheche na make sure that be ameka so enye nipa bone mane nkana kuma ode chi obe edi
ode ache ni so na kuma ni mu no
edi
sa
no so hwe ni ne osen Yesu Kristo sabenkum so osen yuan so na wait me nyo so ai mama nko
oh
asmo kan Yesu ya so ni agenkwa na sa wo so ni agenkwa na wo bu nipa na nimti nyene bone bi nyene mu na mu ye bi enu mi ni enfon so ye sim 20 no be wuji na se bo anya hwe spede so anya hwe am wase ya wo se wi agya bone ko so won ti anya asenwa ya himema nko ti nyiri pa bone mane kana kuma nipa bone be kana kuma oba okoko efia ni oye mempe e mane nko esi ohuro o de ni bi be prawo why ni enfe bone nche
sa
yesu ntwe nsem fa nko yemu pe bebre nsu ni magro de efia
udi dia no afa no world cup
no afa no world cup sam ko fo so pepe huro
apa o chiri huro pe huro fo
unim sa agro dia so twe ho
sa
traba ebidin ewi aso anka se ni pa wan ko bonsam jem
sa
unim sa agro dia untimi ni pe ni agro nste na se wo bi kakra bi a
na de obuafu utimi huru obi a won kawe
na de bi kakra bi pia wa na ewi aso mbra na wiye ena mo so amodi mood free free ne ba no se ene na niji oso obi ene je ne wura wo oso obi wura ye ntene wi asesa nyam no na tu fie woni ji na so ho na mitimi mo ni nyin kan ho a emfa ma me so sa na awura wu amfa ma me so toro pese ne na ni age a wo sri obi asre
omuna nso dia
o so obi amuna da bi ewi ase nya odia wo de enam so mo mhie to obi antana ne diem na obi akona na so diem
sa
ye ndodo ye ho ye nye hwe ye fiade a na enu na sana tem na obi agem na okọ odo ye ndodo ye ho sa
odo ni akọ
why
ni abole ni ho asem ni shiru mu efia ya de wani so efia ade ada o ye mani anso kra then we move ne show mu sa mi wa efia nso nim na wo dwen ho hu so so te wo bi pi na ekoso esa ne mani nyina o because nipa na wo dwen ho no ono onim mbo
onim ne onim sa na o yo na normal
na adwen mpo nso ni ho
enko so bone kra de
e bia wa yo offended wa ade bi o ye ye ho na wo show no hu bia no tape
hu na ye ma
na ye ma hye we na BP kwa na ekoso
hu kura memba ye no adwa no yes enu aso NDC for ne press conference asantemampo e de chopa ko ma na no se ne na no ka kire na in fact e bo be se anapa be nondu empem kodu ba ko no maye se na mo up to awia to wo mu ye netem party pen for do mo ejim se sin to be a baby anam ne asantemampo kro no
e se ya se ne mo no na ebufuo e se wa se ne mo this is say ye sa sika bi anke de be ma o say de ba be ye
ko papa obi ameka nipa o say no ntwa dues
can you imagine
so omo mo ntwa dues na sa de tamanfo eni omsika top plastic chairs ye si party office o de abufu akwa akose na ka fa akwa ko fie
aseno
na kwa wo ba afaso mo o twegya atuma ase
o mi anya careful yenkura yakoma ensem ni bi emu oya na watwe ho boko se de kwasi kan yi dan se wanhwe abeye bibi na be wanu ho minu mihu ya nkan so de
adro nwi ani ho
ti mo mi anya hwe yi ne ya obi ne baba akope ne baba akopo na wo anka be onye ode na che ye nkwa enye onu a kaba na abobi ache ya wedadada ti ya mo mi enka aje nkwa ne wo na no na ama ye mfaso yi ayi ti me kobai so sorry waka say rade me da se de ma renfio ya ka ne da na se na isra na nya mo because any ni do so tina sa Pentecost nyumu sani do so a
odi ko sie se anono so do so
odi e ko sie
awona na twen wo no
e ka sa na ye di mano where's na de your boy your own kwaso na mi sra pa nyumu
ne wo ye fie
Tiadumonline.com senior Tamale account for bulk of Netco's power losses. Energy Minister.
Wow.
O my de Tamale.
Say enkania wo do na ye to aye ntimi nyije hu sika no. Ene Tamale na.
So mo no northern
side. Omo Netco mom ni ECG. Tamale fon so man for ye ntwemfam pa. Ntwemfam pa.
Eh Ghana.
Sa ntwemfam na capital ne mo. Obia pe esimu ada obia so pe esimu be otua
aso ntua na ye wo form no ye the building na obia so serious o
ye kan obi nti na da bi ye toto nkane abom ECG for so kan because ye gigi scan ye
obi enipa di bone kire ye di ntwa so because obi wa adwuma no mu a ono e shift ne ma call no ne side nti enko aban no hoda
new meter na aba no up to now ye nyanya how with me afa so illegal connection ba onim sa manfo be hye ECG omusua
na so omo de e omo ade a bibi ekoso bia omo
ya me hu ni bababo
na ne
nipa hye ho no mu a wo su ni de nyina so kɔ adwuma no pa wi akosi adwuma na e kwabra be fa so betimi aye illegal
odidi na adwuma ho
no de ato ma nkrofo
odidi na adwuma ho
ECG to no se to
ya raho omo ye bibisa etua sa unim se utua utua even Ghana water unim se utua na se enko ho na wie no asa ba bechia bi mi wa hu se wo ECG office wo unim se wo water for office e na wo ye so o me anya careful ada na utimi ebu obisa and he meets the incoming Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of Ghana dia
lodge for penny pa ya pound
okay
unko ko say go ndi o
baby na me won na qualify o mu dada
baby obi we na o ma qualify
obi a ti me join ni
obi story ni mu
na say bia wa bia chemi mu e ana woni je ho zo be join
me
woni je ho zo be join
me
that was so me ka say me man kwa na join
yeah man kwai me
government must remain neutral in managing Boko conflicts former MP so any ti we ora
Collins
Collins former MP enti no Boko asem ne de ye jama security for no
yes
ye ja che say
them the boys be ko num de to mo
say no ode no ho anji mu keke no so ye wo ho pa obu o ba hey no ode no ho anji mu keke
ne onim ase yese road we ne twaye mu me wo ha ye ne hafo ne onim anu no
say ye dentina ye ne hafo wonim e no ode no ho anji mu
the fact say ono wo ha na wo ha no nko ade ono wo
ntokwa edu honko do we
Western na
na sa suban no so obi wo ho no mu a say ye de ba normal life mu enye ntokwa ba say bia afia ne kwasinka madam for ne ayi Thomas ne ti ono so ne wonka ene say ara me ne no sa de na nya adwuma wona one ne wo problem
yes
me na me ne wo problem wo ne na yonko fa ne de ni kwa e na wo so ne be twema so na nim de nti a me ne kasa
so ya jinem
dende me se wono kura isa me ho mummy anya careful
best na nanom nyam nwana wo bokko afia
anu ade o
sha sisika dia ko bokko
ya sha se kura ya nyim ye wuye se nkura wo manyi na kasa ade no ye de investment
ye dia pattern tokwa e wo
bokko no it's not fair
and bokko is one of the least developed areas in the northern part of Ghana.
Because de me yakura ne se wo de mo amfere ane amu ade mo MPF oh ade na MP de wa de
abi esremo
ni diwa esre me ya sure say wo titu ne eni bi a wo mfiri boko mo ha eja ene nanom se mo kasa no mo tie mo nkasa na me nya ma amanyofo no nko a na individuals na mo nso ade hye wo boko bu mu tie mo nsemo no I think say more organize it. I'm share one. I'm no kasa because as a kuntu hwan a chia na okọ. We there so ye boku ni a. Boku a na ufi. Ti de bia boku a enye din a ye papa no. Na wa ufiri hoyi a wa utimu sa wo kọ na ko hia wo mo a. Wo mo betie no. Mo me enko. Ne no mo nkasa. Na adoso because they say no me and me hu the side bebe bia mu
ti be ku akwakosi dabe ti be ku ye hu nyina na asase ya ne den asase ne e pre ho
na nkura no kura ye nkura
asase ne e pre ho
e no mo pre ho
die nanano de ni die me die ne a e je ntimi nyem ma ne nkɔ ne nka kire wo se baby abedu de ya ye hu bia enye ye mfansi
mi ntwa so ate
mi ntwa mo
Ghana ya sumdue mai said the nkrofo de etu wo mo ho no like ya mo ho akwa ye ne ade na we mo frafra ho sa ya na ha dwen mo mi ante ho ase mo mi odo mo mi enyi bibie fi atwam sasa kwa wo mo ye wo mo ko
fi mo ko dada sem kase mabun bebre ne ri twa shop sem wonim bi ntu kutatuo no
na mi chance wo so a wo di tuo hye nkura yi sem enne kronfo kura AK47
sremo
ono kwesi ababa wa so no 29
yakotu no tene en ma rose me fia ne bom ne ba fe no anya won ye no tema me ne nche
yehowa
ti ebusuafo bi do na akwara ne tene ma me nche wo su
na de na mo beku no makokro no ba fa ne ma nai
kwada fe no anya won ye no tene ma me nche wo mpa ne so ya no wo su
fonini
ya sam ye be ka chese die ne ba ye Ipa boni samne ya doso dodo. Ipa boni samne ya doso.
Yesremo. Ni nyina so ye ni bre. Ye ni brade dodo. Ye ni brade dodo.
Ye pebre. Sika pentente ma doso. Refia. Ya regulate ne mabi wo man mu a. The way amabunu ni bia adwen omo se. Ye nya adwumade mfa mpesika biem. E se papa na show na akono. Ye regulate ne ma. Media houses so kan wafia. Media houses so can too much. The fact say ye pescadazi miss or say so be aso. Ye nyine kan bi na ba bedu sabe. And one day so mo kono mo anya o be be ba ye so.
Sa.
Na so ba bokro na so kwa bontri anya obi anwia na afie do ba be fa. So media houses dey to be so yes kapene ye. Ye regulate niema bi. The way ye ma mabu na adwen ye mo say sikape e so easy to come by no. Anu ya den.
Easy. Emeno so.
And if you remember the Ghanaian Times and corner President Mama for the West name near the 19th. We address Kohu Business Forum.
Yeah.
Yes, now. And over the overseer, Chief of Staff, Ora Julius Debra. One of the fantastic politicians here who I'm telling you, fear Julius Debra there. The so politician I'm here to meet. The so politician I'm here to meet. Julius Debra. No, I can't so watch him say Sa Kohu Business Forum. Abai me say the be tete businessmen.
And omo bo mo ad no Adom TV. Na na meetie na me hwe business owners a wo mo ay kasa. do ho agimu na I think say a koswa e be boaye na be ma nyuma so aba because omo bie nyuma na adada na ahia e do omo kire na mo na ye tumufo mo ka che omo so omo de ayi 2 cedi 30 pesos e sha ase na mo te wo esere wo mo no ya na mo refi say 1993 bi 1998 bi na ye sika na nya say enti say wo convert sa year no de ba na say na tie mo hu ne sa atwetwe ni
ayi 10 million
10 million
10 million sika ka ona na wa hu bi da no de wuye tini ba no be ka so the 1000 start the juma so mo boa mo ka no crunch say o mo ku nipa koku bi
enye izo
o mo nipa chef from mo chef
it's possible na wo 50,000
enye no kre ene obi si me ohuru kuko wo si enye no kre
bibia anya no kre enye na no kre bibia anya no kre o mo side mo amaba
se na mo di AI episika die manya bio
but you fancy here wadaroma
you fancy here
ya da sepa radio fosufo ya chia mo mo ache ya da mo ase to badumonline.com by wo ho ye kwei agudie mo nsam rekese rubodi kejuwa na nkasa eto asodro no beba sika star 281 hash option 4 no atwagum na fe health tips wiki mu na yem protect yen little lungs and nkra no susu force no onidi eyampe hadwen wo bani dia na hadwen by enforce no wan hwa wo force no enwura ba bia wo se aduane ne fa na etre kofa ne lungs mu na ekọ block ne home na fe den sem fofo ba yentie sam komoyi na wo twi na ye wie pe asemidika ahosepɛ bɛba asemidika interview ba ku mienu bi na fe mpensem mu to koso ma fide ne na ha yɛdase.
Right, fantastic morning. I'm not song yet. Good evening, 7:12. So set Bridgema will can see. Nano pay so. Yan and 7:00. Yes, a fata south in a chinukufuni at the abrel sa. Kete we sing do rebia. Is ya conquer Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa Fee. One more can horn. I didn't some abrel and the appliances. So no my jay Romaniasia. And yes, some get to a crowd. Paddy will me producer. The Basha sent and pass so they feed the various games that cost Sonra in the La Liga, in the EPL, and of course in the Serie A. Now Napoli, nice win way. No more the pressure to Inter Milan so sansa komo Lucia komo so shepa Samson Atletico Madrid go so pressure say Real Madrid ne Barca beti ahwe and afi Primo Bournemouth and Fulham so we are in the EPL yakore say those games is sikoi wow enti you know ne the various games course so Italy, Spain, and of course England. Now you can say no yentin hwimo hwe the course in that UEFA Champions League and that yes I trying to see at anymore and there's Paris Saint-Germain and of course up against United Emirates Aston Villa nothing share the Barcelona Dortmund Janus Bokakuyi. These two games are located at the you know but still Vim and Vogo when it was 4-0 as a by a film Bisano and Paris Saint-Germain so 3-1 as a Aston Villa film Bisano to very how it goes so chan the very close, aggregate of 2-1 for Inter Milan. About Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich back now for Real Madrid, and so Arsenal, and so at the Abueni Estadio Santiago Bernabéu. And one Sabano, what success ne? Yeah, can Barcelona, what success ne? Goalkeeper at my Barcelona at the head of the game, near somebody to Johnny.
I like the winning. I was on the beach a few months ago and I didn't really want to play football, and now I get to play with what I believe is the best team in Europe. So it's a little bit surreal for me, but the winning part of the game is nice. When you win the game and everybody's enjoying their time in the dressing room, the time that we spend together, the training sessions, it's a nice feeling, and I miss that. So the winning is the thing that I enjoy the most.
I don't know, someone watch the goalkeeper of Barcelona, the two run out straight to the Paris Saint-Germain Aston Villa game, and then you heard the Villa Park, a bit you know Emery, the head coach at the Aston Villa, in 70.
We competed there like we planned, and the result we achieved was not really the best result. But we were in good balance at the end of the match for the second leg now. And now the objective is to win. It's enough to win, of course, with 1 goal is not enough. But if we are winning, we can be close. And our objective is to try to play with one strong plan in our tactical way tomorrow, and then try to be consistent. Try to be consistent and try to understand how is going the match in 90 minutes. And of course, when we were winning in Bruges, we were as well, with the advantage we had, we were ready to play extra time and penalty shoot. Now, again, our plan is as well, if we are getting extra time, fantastic, and if we are getting penalty shoot, could be maybe fantastic as well.
Right, this is it. And so I know there, you know, I'm ready to judge the interest that miracle basically war the Villa Park or some history in the Champions League. And one summer, the top scorers about the UEFA Champions League game so far on our screen. Okopie Martin say yes, a B-bomb home in power. And this is it. 12 goals for Rafinha and Jurassic, about 10 goals. Haaland, about 8. Haaland, amongst a few crack and so I think Harry Kane, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Jurassic. One more and they have the opportunity somebody be back home. Then or China Harry Kane, I saw no so be back Canadian home. Haaland, them say 89 and on the ABC. Haaland, you see what you we will say you make or do you now. Yaka or train on patrol sika basone. Sika ene. Me patrol me be ria me sika draw. Now, o shemia fa kakra guso. Baako ye 5 Ghana cedis. This week one say 50 last week bankrofo dia na edie. E ma ne nya wo se eyalo, enya lo. Sane udi ye frɛ wo no. Saa na wo so udi e be frɛ no. Ye frɛ ba be go phone no so mo say wadi dada. Aha udi ya pepe na phone na su. Na chese sika na be go so kama pa. It me patron ne. Ye che 1,000 Ghana cedis. Then later on I will show you Sanchez another 1,000 Ghana cedis. First in ye hwe TV sa keke. To say ye hwe TV sa keke. Sika yesi Kennedy. So shame no star 281 hash. Select Adom TV no. Nafi efa bigo so. Obo 1-1 5. You have a number of tickets. Ti obo 1-1 5 cities. 2 10. 3 15 because 1 be 5 cities. The batch for kakra gum na menche osika no pa ya. Ah for kakra gum na menche osika. Me monitor send ade ne si iko no. Unza ekono a no ma unza na one ese me che osika. The batch for kakra gum na me unza e peja kosro na machine no egum machine no egum na fe me de kakra. Ade ama ona no pa ni wadi ade agoboto. Ye kan UEFA Champions League na mo asemo no. Ba bia TSC no chana at the El Estadio Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid versus Arsenal. Then it will be Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. Those 2 games are not bad day, but the UCL Fun Day, Adum TV, Asempa FM, and Adum FM, they brought a Fibiana Bass on the 31st of May. Or Tia Vanna or Tema, but ahead of that, road show, I hold the various pubs across Ghana. Ye can say no. This week, a Dachina, Yakupimu, our Dansuman exhibition. I hold the launching the UCL Fun Day, no, a basso to year launch a pound toma. You are not a while or so, the Real Madrid and Arsenal game, ready, bro. My video, you must see, that's how you go. Yes. Fantastic. Time up. Sir, Real Madrid by a comeback. And I say Arsenal, a pure Mako. This is where we find out. Yes. Rooftop lounge. Our HR residence, our Dansoman exhibition opposite Nick Petroleum. The patrol on Wednesday the 16th, and you now Kabum Asher game on the line. Atom 106.3 as 94.7 FM. Join us here. Point Juma. I mean, maybe I will be at 7 p.m. It's me a short say do more point Juma. Joining in. It ain't Kedwana Kasari Kasidu Wedi and then task force crew and a bit Pimo Hanamo. Yeah, we also the launching the UCL Fun Day. Yes, you're launching it. Shit, I tell on the 31st of May, and the UCL Fun Day, bro. Yeah, you can't afford to miss this. Yes, my HR residence on Wednesday.
SDAR, baby.
All right. Put it upon baby. Room, Kedadio Panka. Now. Well, so live our HR residence. That is the rooftop lounge at Achana, 7 p.m. and Paedra. Whether Real Madrid there twice wako anasem pokra no as a piano tonchain ni be finding out on our screen to see that artwork a basso de dendia and yasem ketwakra. So I had a rooftop lounge or HR residence now some exhibition opposite the Nick Petroleum to do, I would say, a very huge building. Na pum touchdown the yewa pum near Jagum was here to do so Biatienka. Bibisha, I will residence, rooftop lounge. Obiamra, now someone for every boy. One hour born FA, John Screen, that is one and watch a game on Bibia. So, at me, Akoye live on Adom TV, Asempa FM, and of course, Adom FM. Also, Yenche, Franco Train Enterprise can one of paying and sound by Yanko P. More the Ghanaian Premier League over the weekend. Also, folk, a vision, and vision, a Pim. So, vision, Jananumbe Bray by Banner, we and acquire 1-1. After the game, Abubakar Ouattara. And I so Baji League, no. I say 1-1 is some clear no much comachi. After the game, it
is not easy for us because of some things I don't want to say here. But when we are playing football, we didn't need the handball people here. We play football. Football is the high level, is the physical contact. But no, that's the one. But I think the game is not bad. The two teams try his best and we get 1 point. So do well in defense, defending well, and the midfielder we do our best. But everybody try to win the match in the midfield, but the midfield is consistent of the two teams.
Coach Abubakar Ouattara. On the same game, technical director Adom Vision FC coach Anna Walker, and also after the game in some
Niamiye obi biara oba Sports Stadium na bedi ho adase se game no eyefe ema nipa ebaye se yebenya ye matches ni nyina ye bowo Premier League yimu na promotion ana beye sia anka se yebeda nyamiasi Indeed, Ukrainian has is a big club. No book a see Emma though me were Olympics no nami Michelle Omena winner but this particular match no me no were promotional purpose. Indeed, ma Obia fan say me disrespect he has and me ye baby Ediagu Accra of folk animati and ye baby sa just me yema born IFA na nyamiadum so nya me tiechi me hwebonu both teams no ebo ball ye ankaza mia meeting Vision FC ball aye ball no makuma eto miyem.
Right away in the Ensama coach and walk to drop before the game of Kasabe break. So 25 minutes now. Washa has folk 2 goals na that to be a man to ba no washa goals na wi and watch them say promotional. Later on in Sanchoni ba ko crowd the so say has to mission out in the car na beche. Na so want me and house of folk on the car na beche Sanchoni no. Na dia. It's interesting watch them say promotional purpose. He has said that 5th position or 40 points and a vision, and so our 14th position with 29 points on the league table. Now, Kopimu, our Kumasi Ametema, drop points, and Bichim and the Kotrin 1-1 over Batnyara Sports Stadium. Coach Prosper Teogum, and then some Brina to Uga, so on blame you be a so to me and we need to be a sa and a game the
Sometimes you may think you are fine, but that may not be the issue. I think we don't have to play on attributions here. We didn't get the results. You know, normally when I come to post-match, I don't assign reasons or I don't really assign reasons for what actually happened and we lost. I mean, sometimes I explain more when we win. So, to me, it's a game that is over, and I think that the medical staff, everybody did their best. The technical staff, everybody did their best. Only that we're soon today on the field. And I am just thinking through that it may be fatigue, but they didn't tell us.
All right, Prosper Netel, Gumi head coach Adema Metema. Now, you feel you copy more and for from one answer channel so start to it one as na make cancer me go so monitor. I guess I would kakra egumo na ba could be 5 Ghana city start to it one I selected Adom TV. Na selected do a person would go so star 281#.
Adom TV star 281 hash Adom TV fa kakra gu so na diska na no pa me chew 1000 later on akosensia ba ono so besa chew sika biem ko so ahwe bigam na yen chew sika kakra fa egu botomo na ye kanisa na yenko the Africa Volleyball Championship at Basel, Libya from the 17th of April to the 30th. Or Libya. I have some get to Accra. I say we qualifiers for the Volleyball World Club Championship. 24 volleyball clubs from 24 African countries at the Pimo so some bit me akopimo World Cup on Wings Volleyball Club. One more age na Ghana name our championship. We more anya some get to Accra. Ishmael Zoyiku, one a captain for a work Wings so Mujina Ghana name on. What is some to be ahead of a championship?
Oh, clearly, in the whole year, we've had training sessions. Okay, we have league matches, we have other tournaments that we've been through. Okay, so during that tournament and then other league matches that we play, we are able to prepare. Sometimes winning tournament and then participating in other tournaments also helps you build a better confidence. Okay, because we've been a team that have been consistent over the past 6 years that we've been playing the league. Aside from that, we've also been traveled to other African countries. Like we've been to Togo, we've been to Burkina Faso, where we won silver in all of our tournaments that we play. So these are some of the tournaments that we played that boost our morals, okay? And early last year too, we played a super championship here in Ghana, where we played the finals against Ghana Army. So all this tournament has prepared us for us to boost our morale. And I believe with the performances that we have so far, we are doing so well to bring a better performance in the upcoming tournament that will be going. I believe in my team, okay, and I believe our players equally have the skills that other opponents also have as well, okay? Because this is our first ever tournament that we are going, okay? So I believe we are going to definitely meet tougher opponents. But as much as we are also prepared, knowing the opponent we are going to meet, we are also well prepared, both psychologically and mentally. Aside from our normal skills that we have already, I believe we have the skills that we will be able to excel very well.
Right, and so I know the air cost so the volleyball championship when one ceremony to so F5 mame the Africa Volleyball Championship here second na mbetima kwoti enim na bibia timi akoye honomo, and of course the Design and Technology Institute me patrol admission a be in this challenging market. You need innovation in this technological ewemu a ekoso no we here innovation. Nyadi obi aye na so so ye bi that be so nya something new about market no take you over a challenging job market. Adwuma kwa ni ho school abekọ no nyese course bia na kwakwa ne keke eno na Design and Technology Institute for e dia ba so mo ye courses a what see the job market mu a wadwuma hwehwe anase wadwuma nya enyede na nyese obi adwuma kwa na akoya sa obenya the idea to create your own job no so no omo ede ma wo it's in admission course. And of course the other things are more often design, innovation, fabrication, sound engineering, animation, photography, and etc. Entrepreneurship ginano one more our Design and Technology Institute programs now a part of American Welding Society and Pearson BTech and CT Vet omina ajia tumua anya some keto akra obe enyema differently Design and Technology Institute from 054-169-3534 054-169-3534 na jenche mobia sansa admission and ya bi ni sana between ade ho agemo kama pa ane ade now na me monitor the me show okay menye draw no sesi ampese utwa bigum sansa wo a wo hwem sesi ana wo na ese wodi ade ne mame nti ebejai na kwasinsia ba ya na wa first draw or be we no assign another draw because me pese wo de kakra gum here so obejam so na ye 2000 Ghana cedis fa kakra gum ne difa go bottom because ana well so one twa kofo ne difa ho sa atwa me why twa na sisi ana fa 2000 no usonya bi ne fa go bottom na bibia so entimi enkoye anapa me yancha DJ Forever wa abrewana na pub and night club DJ Forever. You don't miss this show anapa bia wo hwen Adom TV so DJ Forever oh yeah tough fantastic morning going out to you. Obviously Bernard Padibo me producer Sanso and Franco Trading Enterprise so kind what and then German numbers no 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and now 055 593 9311. The patrons this year quote Easter Games ye ba quote tafo ɛhɔ na yɛbɛyɛ Quarry Star Games nkura wɔ Quarry nyinaa na yɛka mabom na yɛda face wɔ football mu na yɛnho isu sana fibia yɛ no the likes of Kwabi Pon no ɔbɔ mem na ade defending champion Kwabi Pon mu ɛsɔ mo san bɛgye bibia na atimi akoye ɛwɔ hɔ no yɛbɛdi akyi na yɛaba Kwawo tafo ɛde saa games na bɛhyɛ so te Kwawo yi deɛ yɛba deɛ mu ɔde mu baabi Adom FM ne Asempa FM Adom TV flag si a twebɛn hɔ ɛhɔ na yɛde pade me producer kai nefa nankasa ka kejwa ne ho Erica Siedu Boade yɛmfa pomori ho nsam to aso wi a awosabɛ bɛba kɔsɔ ha bedwam
Meda seme mwakwa abene nso de oba Adum TV bedroom health tips so said enu a wo kan ye ho ne nso migidi ye so be kan ye ho fi said ye di nkomo no afa nkra no ho titiru protect my little lungs ye mo nkra na lungs ho ban nkra ni di said enu a ma me na si kire mu kire ye na nkra ni di nti ye force wo mo eno wa kire se be bia ahrawa no wo ene be bia aduane fa no ye ntoko kitua bi wo force no wontime hu me no entimi nya de open na aduane na kowura baabi a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔhome fa afei na akra no so ntimi home na de nsɛm bebree ba kan ho na wɔtwe mu na yɛ hwɛ courses saa de yɛ ɛbɛma akra kɔ how much say fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma ɛde yɛdi nkɔmɔ yi Oba Grace Kwam agenedwa emu akwaba yɛda sɛ ne nso enura obɔ ne tofa kyerɛ yɛ mu na ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ ede pa na ekose saa de no from mothers no ana nkra na nso na etimi yesa
ya nkola ni bi wo ho a eduane no na omo hyeda mpe so bi wo ho a maame no bedwen se o force o pie eduane na hye ne num ma wedi ebinim so wo ho a na obi aka kyerɛ no na me ne wo be ye wo mo da the same day eba ne say na me de ya wo de ye de ne weight fama na eko na me de ya so compare ne ban weight any na down for there obi wa na ne in law about say na kwale kra wo feeding o ya ne den nti wenyina ya hawa mamefo no omokom nti ono na dwene so me ma no ebia cap ne ma eno ne be ma ni mu ayedu me ma ne cap ne ma eno na obi abehu se me ba no me hwe ne yi ba empem bebre no try se wo force no se chenchena ache cap ba ko na me dia ma se no ma e sanso yi ne bebro
okay
ma me phone
ye kan fa ti se bia 0 to say no bia 0 to 1 month 0 to 2 months 3 4 enuane ne bia say no sem de ma no say no sem de ma no na ye nhwe
enkola na nkasa na ekomodi omo a na wo mo jane okay o me a wo fidi na wo say otumi puba
okay
wa me a wo ya ne dan a wo say jane no didi agro ondi nti enkola de number of times a wo fidi no ne hia kakra
okay
odi kakra no na wa me a jano nkodi agro no ate ho na ekomodi na obeba nti anya se meka se wo ne a wahye se opese ode ma no na obi kra ho a eduane no odi a one ube call round sa odi ba ko a na wetum reka na wakwa aba na wabedi me ma na hawo nya botre ma no nkola ni nti na ye wo nya botre ma akola no na sani obedi na odi ama no because wo try se wo force ebe wie no abeda ayaresabia
but no ka say positioning be the way de omoto no so timi cause problem
say ideally akola odi ne to obe fidi na odi ne to won sa ha na wa mane film ano atare wu film ano nti ohwe wanim say na wo manage ane no sa na correct position obi wo ha ne ba ne da ho flat na o manage ane enye obi wo ne ba ne dampem no otiti manu say nyesa ebe wietwe na eduane na kogu na hrawani
nti kogu na because ya me ebi wo ho a nkura yisusu bo wan say odidi na eduane ni firi ni hunu mu ba
eno na chawo say eduane ni bi akọ ne
na hrawani mu
ne baby ode ho me kwan afa ho
ti enya
normal say wo fidi wo ba e wo say bi fa ne hwene
okay
normal kwa
ti sasa akra me a ye ntwa so
akra ne me a wa me wo penin kra wo me a odi anko bi nti akola no wo force na e na obi won say na wa fe because eduana bro no so won say obi a wa nfe no be won say na afi do home engina so yi nti say wo fidi na wo notice say akola no ma no Woman na enenam na no ho ndi ampa twotwa so wa men.
Okay. Yada say nti eno nso yesua wo me ya atwa so eno ano no fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic abata ni nyina so ye be ma so ye oba grannies nom ne ade obi a ye ntie because ya na ye gya homa bia nannies nom ne so nom ne ade akra ni di na ade so papa sha no ni di nti ne ye force Mr. this week abata ne ye bade mamo untie ni ye ochena nkwa ahoden wo hɔ aka ye ho na ye hia ne mom fasedama endpoint yare bia hawa ye nkɔ hɔ mema ne prostate no kokɔ check wo de hwɛ sɛ yare bia nim yare ni mu de a husun na wankɔ hwɛ a unhu nti obed adaroma sorry ne kɔ endpoint wo ne kɔ check ne number na wo screen na se no fa ne frɛ no ochena nkwa ahoden wo hɔ a ebese hia.
Good morning, Akabasonko, Zeba, Bedroom, Mahusape, Jumezido, Bifi, Cafe Banwa, me environment in the CCI, Bohunde, Famara Boka, Rima Union, Kakra, Habano Hadin in I green. But then, like I say, black and white. That and you also that's the walk or in the no, or they who have been proper musician. And that's not say I'll be the Baba Chuchu Homo. Say, as a when you are easy in nature, I check a cry, Bunde. Oh, yeah, it's not so hard. Young Homa, me, Matame, you are John Tripa, your high life room, Como. Or Sunday, oh, yeah, what can you day, you, Henichi. Into no, or Saturday, your son, Henichi, never go for Sunday pay for the sister, what you can find. Won't you cry on Safi? Into no, say, you pay you two na, you could hear na ye ko hene nyim ye ya no so dey son he n'echi na ye kakafa ti no anepei menye opanyina aware atado pa wo high life edwuma no mu atena se na edwuma danso so na edwuma no kwahya ase no osa na wa ye edwuma ni ye papa wa ye edwuma no so acher to edwuma na ase wo anyum bebre onye ekukudam artist akesakesi bebre na ye edwuma se mekare mo bo show sa wa bo wo krom ha dey na amanone a bebre kwa brochira events akesakesi okodo ho a bo life high life na azinyina no opanyini ebekọ na ogina stage no kritanise nkwa onya asam kakra ba na yen nsoma jumezin nkra no ono no oginam the guitarist ogina stage chief pa o ma bibiara ye kama ezema he no pahin aka blay we are taking the girls away although that menya no o had it no pahin good morning
Rava.
Michelle de bia my watu but and then no or special mom because minya akwenya dem nyi won na ase ntwetwe nkomo dem da ntino and then menyu age papa nyame sure so de nyambre da nyimre batina asa twetwe nkomo okay ntino opanyina ka blay na menya no wahade ya menya no babo twetwe nkomo papa me yenhwe most me nyini wonyin most moti nyini wo hemfa na wo na hemfa na eco school
wo pro ye friend Anochi
wo fanda
Anochi that's right when the gas plant no one go say atron gas say atron gas Anochi na gas plant no
okay na chade ye western region okay
one wo na eco school oh we na better do Takradi secondary St. John's I mean
na time no form 4 and no
form 4 we have go form 5
okay
up to form 5 na njum today no kwanya me ni obi a ebe won bia no njum e woni mu
okay
na ebinum de talent somebody nti me started develop talent no tamami ya afraba nam the Saturday night powder ati the powder
Saturday night powder
ati dinda enti dinda
matsda
okay konku na me de invent na me guitar
konku why the chance konku
chance konku but omo design to say guitar we na mamu watada ho nti mama oto the me powder na audition adaka mu say kundum tam so a na nkrofo be sawa na we tu
powder no okay
na ma fa se ho a na ma ke yi powder no be for na ma ko tu powder na egu na me de yinu konko no me da ye me guitar na me de ama me nkrofo me senior brother friend George Aka na me nyoko bi late o late is Charles na me de ama wona yare bo ibu mu na ma me de ke na ba na agru na egu and that was how talent no me realize tama me yafraba
wow.
But then say before the old papa and I'm pesa wo ye no ona wo sa wo ye
okay
tinam papa educationist to person me teacher
okay
so I don't know teacher no emfa me teaching school be one year bi I'm a say tatter crack am do from me teacher no ju no konkruma but the dimana I don't teacher na emfa then I'm the for music line.
Most me they call St. John's. Na shade we be na ewoti pa ni nyimazi.
Oh na me nyimade me kan dada me from class 1 to form 4. Anytime be our exams I made the first. So me the first and be the second. Ada the third term they made the first.
Nice.
Na me ko St. John's no kran ya me anim ni. I didn't have the opportunity to play in the school band. School band, their friend Matthew chapter 5.
Matthew chapter 5.
Exactly.
Okay.
Na menya kwenya a school band no because the time no say exams I will say will fall between 1st and 10th. So if you don't fall between 1st and 10th, I will school band. That's right. So they be all exams be 13, 15, 14 for them be into menya opportunity. But then not talent in all. Into me school na me approach one guy be a friend Pajo. Na band be water their friend was Samarema. No no a leader and papa band. Into me approaching na me started guitar if you professionally me started same business. Into me at a point in time and I'm could join Juaraka band. Butterfly 6.
Okay.
See a boy
yeah be a baby.
Butterfly 6 was from 1990. We school 1986. Into 1990 and I'm could join Juaraka Butterfly 6. Yeah boy my boy be I had to call Germany to Kakra, France na Holland. Into your band and a better band be a friend of Western Diamonds. Western Diamonds band from 1991.
Okay.
I was my boy 2002 and I decided to go on solo. From that time I've been a studio session player. I have my own band, playing with other bands, playing with other artists.
Nice. And make a interesting journey. But my main phone son which you can create. Oh, papa, or sit and G to the and you tona bay.
I know one day I don't know them cry and Ima. Tamna me people teacher. Papa Mamu control TTC, teacher training course.
Okay.
The whole Azim district, me pen and me pass.
Hey, it's all the teacher is not teacher now sort of frog.
In Jim Papa called the resort. I'm watching new Aji or Dreba. Oh, Ben was a band be concert we are Baba poor. We won't call band on the phone, teacher his Africana. Teacher with a ball. Or anybody the any papa I see you on Baba Bana poor. We don't call it that.
Into your offended.
No, better end the Moko.
Okay. Mekano baby there's no papa or more chill or in the or more chill.
Long story. Who be a person ba or a teacher. It's a whole story.
Okay. Okay. Only you come for another time. It's in the main abo shows be brave about artist I mentioned the new Joelaka. One artist be
Joelaka band. Menerex Uma band. Amanzeba, Papa Yansen, Abi Crenser, Minuku Gentry, I bobe 2 shows. Many Orlando Julius from Nigeria. I have a band. Many Yuma Sakira, the late Yuma Sakira. So I have a band. Many Swinty. Yuma Sakira from South Africa, Swinty from South Africa. So me now have a band. Many get Vincent from Denmark. I abo band bebre mene Nathaniel Braddock from the USA
ejuma za aye bi papa nti no yemfan de most married bobo zinin no nyim de abochi su shows da abo bi papa abokro na akodo na kasa ahin na eti because most me tutu kwana no so dey to be nya kasa bebre hye okotokum na ade
na bo band bebre wo European countries bebre so in America, North America and South America in actual fact, some back can you can say the whole world baby I mean quiet Far East. In Africa have 3 countries pen among also.
Wow.
Na me take us bebre we can Danish kakra, we can French kakra. Meka zama meka fanti kakra meka twi kakra dagoma kakra brofonso kakra
okay ayaze papa da unjuma so dance so yehwe we hu ensuma stage no da onya asam kakra ba si gya wona ndo ho no ma yimde bibia dezi ho no because guitar no okoye into no apart from guitar no instruments bi o mana
me bo keyboard me bo bass me bo drums but me major instruments here guitar.
Okay, itu me actually nso aso be pedo.
Oh, of course, me chere me wo platform me chere wo so na me won koda wo ba me chere won.
Mama bobibi kakra ma hen ati. Na me for flavor kakra.
Okay.
Unyum bia bi oyo de pa. Na we are taking the girls away na. Oh. Ala be kru bia pedo to. Propose mam kakra.
Medamia menina na regalo baya Azule fami o fami Kanga kami o kami Orua kena na regalo bayo Azule leyi o leyi Medamia menina na regalo baya Azule fami o fami Kanga kami o kami Orua kena na regalo bayo Azulele yo lei When your bed be a wolia Granemu When your quandi be a waposa Granemu Ma femme contre guazo pesam kejeje Ma femme contre guazo pesam kabele Beka na wandia Alobolo, Ayo eko, Ejahane mande, Imami alobolo, Esewara.
Hey, nti abakasa yen. Nzoma.
And the same my grandfather.
Otwe. Chain asaka kwa
what's some damem ni na abrowa bi na oye odo beans efu na owo made 2 servants 2 na de bia okofa aburo na odebegu ahaban so na aburo na short obisa mofroba na obi aso onyo no fae na nsuka kesibi de ho na odwo nkoe wose obi abaka kegina nsu nim ejinam na eto dem ndumi a se wo na fa beans na ebem befo ampa se na nkoda no wo mo challenge na ampa first one ko jinam oto njum no nsu na amfa no second one ko wan tunjumpo na nsu na me mo just no fa
oh nice
the moral is say debia no kanokre
na was one nyum to here no for pa
kanokre
into no every time nyum na bo wie no na futu be tie chizmo ma ye kan dem into no ma ye bo hwe nda nyum a ye there into no and that's so even there in the nyum da wa impact the main impact o heno dan
njunu bebre wo impact but bebre wo negative impact because sebio njum today ye di tufu ye di ji enwa ye di ji enwa na ye di ka ye di boaboa ye ho eyie ba ye wo ho dwom enije ba ye wo ho dwom ye kwa ware a to say them to we are taking the girls away say no ehwe odu Saturday a mranti we take girls na away to church
Saturday asalada.
Oh, so we take girls na away but walk to church nti but nanse ndwom aba no so na ha I mean
the big crowd to kada you pants
na sebio dem nsem no wutie nka no ndwom na ebi wom but yen can direct them ye can kasakwa ama mu a omunye mpenifu no
not one time ya kana
one time ya can they enjoy the music but one time ya can nti and that is too raw it's too raw wuti abrofo ndwuma bebre I wanna says you up
one style.
That's right. I'm not style. Now say what the back you know. A bit more can rose you can't. But you do. Nti our impact but negative impact na doso. Negative they be I am share from na youth younger musicians I'm say look you have the platform, you have the followers, the youth follows you. It impact the youth positively. So it is a teacher in a classroom. No catch them of say, hey, memo be anum jot and so on. What's a mofraba? Was from the womb, change the water. So,
and I'm not yet to uncomobi, a kind of from was from Zawuno. Then you chunkomina, make up head of productions, what become Pedu or on Chim Day. Sisiano, uncomobe recordo, especially far and high life in Yuma. Yes, the high life in Yumon and Najo of Neighbor, you know, Sisia, why and Afro beats Nazi. I show one other campaign of Fono, one noom de me, Nanko Kebibi. Afaho high life in no na sisi head ma yeri and was a saka crab bibi abeshi man na sisi ma yeri on your high life but why dem pay you for no and then to one nka won nyina why is
more thing the high life no on one high life de bia no oti de edua a osuo our branches be but the back branches no the same edua no branch be green ebia is a yellow ebia is a brown sana high life ti nti baby ya chia kakra ne say ye mofroba no omo ngim tum say de omo bo no high life
high life na warbo
high life na warbo no one ngim tum because what's high life no cake music me wa no say bio ye tra ha no ye Ghana fo ye tra no edibane ye di mankani brode fufu banchi ya pede ye ton bibi ma obi a ofi to say togwa fufu banchi ye ntumi nkoton fried rice enye ezia so banchi no banchi kuna ye di bi ye acheke ye di bi ye kokonte ye di bi ye akpele ye di bi ye whatever sana halaf akoti nti me de me gidi say mo from halaf no bo only say also what gidi to me say what about high life because sebio high life no enye one rhythm such as high life enye one rhythm high life you will high life different types of high life and me say me high life am bono my friend kundum high life because me enzmani and a fashion me di kundum
okay
nti kundum no nimu rhythms and a mefa
okay
na me de whatever with the different rhythms e de aguso nti ye wo panrogo ye wo adowa ye wo bobobo ye wo asafo ye wo sumuda ye wo bebre akrowa bebre nti mofroba no wo de wo boyina no se wo ye enkrani a ka se me nkran no me halaf me dwuma mbo no high life no more friend pango high life
okay
so we are ibeni na wo ba wo se me de no high life bobobo high life we are santini na wo ba wo se me de no adwa high life chance be ka so me mo dance hall mo bo hip hop. That's why any Ghana gen. Inti mo from na also what to say they were born a high life. No matter what the kind of rhythm I want.
Na sisi aso ya read me ya life read me sisi onye Nigeria fun woni zia aka
Nigeria fun
say you to pidgin na azin na so
say na make dem mofra no wosua ade a
obayinaka
me de no kra him we say enra Mr. Mpadu from no o say English breakfast. That's right.
No
na
cafe ba no a
minya zima breakfast a anke obokopa because me English
dem no na che bezi fom
mbedi a cheke
okay
but enya hwe ye bedi
but I say no cafe bar no for na hona papa ya betima de ya wo me is ban kama is man hu de o kama
oh fine especially we no to say we dey
ka o ye grow kama o ye grow kama in say no ya da hona say wo jowulu police station in chan hono ma se pays bani bia e ba hade ya ha ye kama butum na abana ebezizi wo ba serve bibia one waiting bibia ye kama wo hade in say no bomozana for when you actually had a cafe bar no for here na see Jolu police station in Chan Honma way is banana power is been area way is been number odonu fa ba na waso so kan ya fe wa had a picture kwa kwanda hono butum na ayo content dey pictures na ze o wa had na my life nkomo ehu hia papa nti no be pede ye bezibo but yen time no so waso yen time no oben ho kakwa Mr. Ka, may I cheers? Mpere cheers. Cause cheers into the ya. You know some cheers.
Academic, I was school. That's right.
And no school with your heart.
Oh, drink is here, come on.
Cranberry.
Yeah,
nice.
Cranberry. Oh no, need your friend there.
Why fruit to be?
Why a piece?
Cranberry or your fruit to be. You know, my mama Anna Boham, Christian, a happy birthday, or in another year of Kwesi Chrome, a hunter, another year of Kwesi Chrome of a hunter, Anna Boham, Christian, and then a wow, the happy birthday to you. If free, I would do Anna Boham, Christian, a busini in our was one more happy birthday, I mean, show or console kodo. When you find Adum Kesim, na de baby a masro. Inti no a happy birthday so come zemo. Inti campaign ya chunko bebre. But major wahana matio komonodo. Nyami sure papa medasi. De jimbra nyi metnase.
Mesu medasi na emo wanya madum. Weekend we. Sunday coming. In actual from Thursday till Monday. Easter no mukrum anochi ye di Easter ye di Easter ye actually di anochi ye CP and merebo and it is my first performance in my village.
Wow.
So it's very dear, very historical, very emotional.
Wow.
Until Mr. say ubia amra anochi Adom TV go ina wamra
yembra anochi ye kukoguso but ye buhumbe because that should be a very special event.
Very special.
You know say edwakable ye na ete no nyum de nyum da o papa ya papa kokko support no o hono so ye no anochi.
That's right.
You know one moments na kokko support no o hono one more dem side no one support ni ye papa farmer na nkomo ye next week. Meza part 2 no meza babro because this was the mijo o ha dey nti no ma me ke o de siko so baba do o wa asemi di ka do nti no se ento ya ma me to star 281# o mozana na to na fogu na obey na akwesi se dia do na wo na uti aye nkokwa nti no we the best ha dey zin no the fancy doll president for the Brothers and Sisters Association. What be Kofi Ampedu head of productions or time sure wa dey ma be camera many Thomas in the Cindy by one more studio ho nyina no nyame issue hon papa media amante efia nti no ye better na ye hia CCRZ Macron.
Yada say ye mo akwa ba bi Adum TV Badwam dwumade no eso yada say omre no wadaje a wodi amaye media fia amankwa tamaklo Amenfa sedama sikedia he oko eye kwabenya stores a on mo ho emiti kama fefe so ede amamenti etire bia weeks bia ko sikedua he na onye otine kama emma ene Tuesday unim dey Tuesdays nso ye siko no eguso aye kai wo I on the first draw no ko star 281 hash star 2 an Erica and chow into kwasi ba rather okay and then no we nya 2k ana okay ni akwasi be che 2k into wadaro machogum into mo mutwa wo ayi we can see no by this time I reflected back koso atwa star 281 hash option 4 no nya 1000 Ghana woni mu ana okono nti kwasi be twa 2 draws na ewia mpense mo no so aka ho ejim free had team komo we fi say Faith Homeopathic Clinic aba na ebedi nkomo Easter no bedi na also di no kwampa so ni kwa so de yare ewura Easter di mu da bi so wura na baba akopɛ no be waje ye nti yare bi anka de te o si tie Faith Homeopathic Clinic na mo moaye apomudin mu da we mu akwaba
ejo so ma
na pata obi aboko de ede nyame ase na prophetess nso ho ye
nyame adom ne ho ye
edwumayefo nyina
Easter say ano aye
wa ye se sa
sorry ne we ni combine nti no nya asem kitwa edwuma so ede nyame ase nyame adom obi a ho ye
ede nyame ase Adam na ye hwede
me da se anopai said dey apomudin na asem na sia koye no say last week ne ye ka say WHO aroli World Health Day. But where they instead of World Health Day, they're celebrating one day. No? They are using a whole year to celebrate World Health Day because of the challenges. That tier to say because you say there. Untimi na apomode nsem emfa nto obi so. E wo se wa na obo ho ban. Na wo hwe ho so ye. Na say if you cry bibi ba woni pedre ni ma wona say say reporting and say na apomode adwumayefo atimi aboa wo. And also say be hye self-care awareness here na Faith Homeopathy here no e be hye mo kena. Say di pa bia hu ni pedua. Say di pedua na sitie say di sie na dwuma. Say the be ya esesa obehu. Because oni mo ho a oni pedua esesa kra onhu. And self-care awareness near one important aspect. And so Faith Homeopathic Clinic, you're running the whole year. How many people ye campaign gidi pa? Dual Ghana, Kumasi, region branches in na. How many people who say, when is this show ni pedua? So one pomodi be CPS tire. That just only mo. It is a cry be a buyer, unintem, no to an amount. Sanko, yes, I just say, one casano, what the pomodino. And unti kasa afa wan kasa wa pomodin the role you have was said there wo say obe show ho so hu ni pedua ni bi prekope wo say okoda no oh sorry otinu mu a ase bbs untimi ntinu mu okotodwe osisi achika say abo akokra wo mpa no so by force sa abrewan so abo now coordinated previous day I know sir all of a sudden but we better try why na ne ho isi so no dey sorry na ne ref there oh sorry di kan here no on ko tun wana mo o de be ko sa no de na mo prekope won so na se tata o minute mi tom e wo ha ne no akona ba obi wo kra senka tnakam from Kumasi to her obi oh the nasi na pija na kan bese tamale the nasi be pija sisia unya hu sade na e check condition bi a e develop we ni pedua ni nti e basa na eno atimi ko e ho na aba eno na ya na nkofofo se eno atimi ko ne de enya de bi a ehu tu hu sana sorry the fabra breko powder so na a dark yellow na say deep brown pa and then we are dealing with symptoms because eno ne ade the ordinary person now only clinical insight no obetimi ehu na unya hu a infant na ho sansa cry na esisa woni pedua mu nkete no eno ne kwan nyame ma wa nkasa wa hu se oni pedua no bibia eden esisa awo wotimi etu na mo eno ti wa hu se prekope udidi wie bia na abo hyehyew isa onum liver salt prekope udware a that's where dry hokwa na udware na hokeka wo obi gusu dware nya na hokeka no if fitting ka crazy so na dey nkapa e ba na so say dey onware kra for days meanwhile udware ye ni wona antika kra bia na wo te so Because we'll be nante from here to here, we'll be Jinakwembe 2 times. That's how we're reaching a destination. On until a crowd or breath or struggle. The breath, you know, there be a Jinaso. The Sonia who is a faith homeopathic clinic. Fabra. I enjibre and Shishem who are there Akofaba. You see, Nipa Naria Omu. And we are say population in to say WHO for and the research biaba. Healthy people in the world cry 5%. Oh. 4.9%. Out of the 8 billion and over people in the world, no, only 4.9% WHO. Do you remember the 5%? Na healthy people. I beat me a can of so me healthy. 15% are hospitalized people. Nipa ayajo matoya sabia ho do go through various treatments. Oka 5 no ho a 20. 80% are sub health people. Menyare so mentiapo. Ebi nem eni e wa ha nyina. Wo utimi koba obia because some say health is not the absence of disease. Now the fact that say you want to run in chest yeah, the total well-being, emotionally, psychologically, physically, and be mentally. And until no, when young be bromu go through various health challenges, our number uno kama and snoyari. No, dear na because sometimes no conditions in the they are without symptoms. The only signs and analysis are conditions na end time fans and training no. And no, a shady panel throughout the incubation period. A kind of one and neko. So, and no thing I near bra self care, ye who did no. Because Naminian Samuno, ya repi wa, then sanction your day, but I near rebi DSA. For example, being a typhoid, maybe a malaria, they have a whole lot of symptoms in common. Being a liver condition, and sanction is just a dead immune and a bread born agents and malaria, typhoid, which me shows our science living. Two bed there was already malaria, typhoid, and our bread born and waka. Nina just oba me de FDS so hwehwemogem test e de confirm and nothing you can self care is very important. Wa wonya hu se oni padua na sesa entempa na no aba Santa Maria Abuya Junction Faith Homeopathic Clinic ye won fidie ye won no brane hwehwem na ye hu odie no de na akofa sansen training no e de aba e be check your body mass index ye show hu nsuo ni omoja ne de twa kasa waduru amawa. We are treating you as an individual. What do you know? Kakra ntimi nom. Penyin so ntimi nom kakra de because e cheke o ni pedua no na edi twa wodru ma o. Mesro, ya re bia what discover o ni pedua ba wo se nsakrai bia ba na won tesa udi wo dan se na me ntesa. Prekope wo ye be ma wan chemo a odwonso na mayi. Eso wo se prostate no aye enlarge inflammations bia ba ho. Brane en hwe ne nko. Wo be chem sa da kono age wani so. Wan hwe so a de tie ne se bet me urinary retention. Ochem crash ema. Ochem crash ema. You see our shas here chem no crash ochema just one moderator. Change GS da ko be chem ema cra. Ye the catheter rubber na ekohwehwe be ma kwa ba ko yo. Oba ho kwan me sa be ma de ba ko pe ya. E don so fam ogi na ni fam nyina. Na hwese ye de pane pe ewura to problem a passing urine. Enya sa peto o.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Stage, you know.
Just a normal part, 3 a.m. Maybe for sure be to the emergency. Now your heart failure.
Oh.
Now, you are tiny panable. Now say after you pass a catheter na yetwe. Now say the be team say oba wo labor ward. Some na ye kano. Say to one as hu ya, we be fan lightly. The be so, yesu amane hu mu ne ye ho. Take advantage. Faith Homeopathic Clinic, but chef you is scanning 36 nerve endings. And the emergencies, you know, a triceps because so while who sent training below the 2 and more, a baby emergency be free. And one say, yes, check away, I do it to say, Dakakra, did the be non pharmacological treatment. And no, Oba, and yet a routine, the DBA, it's me sure, yes, we pay you like this 1, 2, 3, 4 organs. It's the January. And yet, Drew Crown, the January, Dakakra, rested, Numsio Mo, Jaiwi, you say lifestyle changes. On our chrono, acupuncture, the punch certain organs be ourselves, Nayam Real, some no name, now activate any Pedriana, I shall say, son of Hoya dear, on our core baby. But to be the best now was son free. I could drew baby, a toy, Bushiasa Sacrana, Sicanin Sonis, and Iris. at that time nso no you never know so ho beto ana so ho nto ntani monimu ya na wo se sakraya aba no wa bra you say bambo atrema eye chen ayaresa bokiti and now my yare ni ndwodwo mfa wo nto fom endo so afi na afi be mapa on sade da osre so na wa no man suo na afi ye twon e ma na ekofa yi aduane abetete ama akodware oni ade ye krukura obe ma mu saa maza emwa bra faint homeopathic clinic over chef di is connected to says nerve endings no ya re bia hinta the empo no clinic I say the fidie ba ko bia ba ya re ni no clinical stage quite me detect because with nerve endings no a show e wo ho the fidie me detect na wa circle ade no e bo roma e be hu de kofa ba e bia na ya ma woduro na ho ato
my numbers
no is 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and 0244 58 38 59 0244 58 38 59 and cry ha yo Santa Maria Abuya Junction hono Kumasi yo ahenema kokobin 18 mo o takwade akọ Anaji police station che hono Nako for you for Yanko Landry Managers Road or Poly Junction. Say Bogosu na wo dia ye old aseda boga abron sancho. Ya rebi e help ya modi en jese yensa. Oba feita bibia be yeboko. Ya da manzi sano operation so. Mo tie.
Yes, here does say Inti Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Dr. Pastor Kankambodu. And I would say no and Kano Inti Faith die edin na soka. Kofa bare na cry prophetess. She just say yes so ya re no. Spiritually. And also tinam den. Tu bo rama hu say wo kono ye fu.
That's right.
Na me ya wadom wo rama wo be pie no. Wonya apomode pa. Na bibia so akoyie e de amount info ni agro. But them birthday for no ebeba. Na ma me fanka ebo yi mawo. Asante hino 2482 na enei woba bebo ankrankra ni nyumakuo bi wonmo abaso if he say womo sempoa ene won kapre nti yani suade hunu se Komfanoche Teaching Hospital edan dada no ye besesemu enti ena wode eye sa heal Komfanoche project no ebaye na otekoko so de baye na Ghana for mo anyan ni mu ankrankra bi sika enyumakuo bi no omo dia banti amasese no Kenya no ho den ti e wo so de abasobodie bi e ma wo mo e kire na ni so aso ti se o ka ho dia I lucky enye late so person support here because e dan eguso ya nsakra ye wom na sa dwumadie yi e be koso Monday 21st April e Easter Monday no 6 p.m. na wotitire ni ya dwumadie wo base e Ghana ye mampani John Dramani Mahama na enu mu no ankrankre ene mo a mo pese mo so mo reserve mu seat ebra mo so mo be support no yem friend number is 0544 195 525 0544 195 525 ebeko so wo Manshia Palace it will be a wo pese wo anye late wo mo yekowo abaso no wo ho wo so de enso beba nti wo so pese afi no wate na so pese wo do ho ehyem ebebo afi se Komfanoche ba ye a hospital no 70 years ni nowhere to be found just make cry there ye memo kra Richmond ye study nti aba ye no 70 years enie e wo se ye boa fi say 16 regions no referrals eba ho 12 regions and eba ho ye refer wo mo ba ho enti ye boa pa nti medofo ye nyina ye nkamoa kakra benya bi ensha enti momo number ni 0544 195 525 0544 195 525 and I dial star 776 star 1955 star 776 star 1955 star the follow prompt no Heal Komfanoche project is for us by us for 020-551-6330 020-551-6330 Ni nyina ya moa na botaye no entimi nu ho Kompo Ghana Easter Sales Campaign Kompo Ghana so munum be omtimi ye last year December no mu cheche niema sa tete niema so sa almost ashasi biom ya one more side Easter day and so it was course sabre ya make say from now till April 30th to Trumike na de okwakoto wo kumpu Ghana 50% off say LG Samsung TCL HP Techno Infinix Itel ni bebre okokumpu Ghana ye to so 50% the amount to Trumike ne fa ho eshem you can win 85-inch smart TV, iPhones, laptops, juicers, rice cookers. And in your bebre, Kompu Ghana, one branches na say laptops, printers, mobile phones, televisions, air conditions, home theaters, refrigerators. Ibia, Mr. Oburumo, and our malls. I hold was air printers, Oxford Street, East Legon, Hunina, one more near money be a wa. Yet it is to say who amount. Otoniama from 1,000. Konwa also utumi ekipi wo invoice no now de ama one more short code no na ne wonimu na wo kwe na raffle draw no de omu ye nyina ye be draw kese e 2nd May e bia na wona be sa lucky winner no fa ho hye ne ya me kase fra one was 0302 752020 0302 752020 and our WhatsApp number is 0243 143143 0243143143 na Shannon so say promotion on National Lottery Authority mpanyfo Caritas Lottery Platform terms and conditions apply to ya Shannon so one more boy if I hu shem na Easter didi patch na wo didi patch siko sika no so cost patch like that kwasinsia siko sika no nti ne kwasi a watimu wo che 3k ni nyina ne wo hia ne sa oba dial star 281 star star 281 hash star 281 hash no was select option 4 Easter is ebe order just o twa siko sika ni bi twagum sa wo twagum no na je se ne machine achew number no and there was a woody now the cocoa so is Adom ye cocoa simple e be di ne peche wani nka bra ke ho ye nkwaje ani nyame de ne doba ba ko pe no ekome ba ko pe ode na ma me ne umienu ugaza wa nya na ma yanke ete ha ba na nka bo bi achi yawe nti take advantage ye nkwade nyame ase so ode ne baba ko pe no ebeje ye nkwa ti twagum ntwa because omo mu discourse ga no omo fa ngu omanumo we se me di twem best school fees we se me de ko so me sika so dia high dan we se me ma me yare wo chese utie said omo ka no na my dear wo twa bia nya ne bonus twa 10 cedi 5 cedi 10 cedi 5 cedi twa sa Thomas a wo twa bi fa ho a yero ho wo time beba o de yero mpa ba enne 3000 e twem mun twa ngum sa nti ma me fa birthday for you so enfem na do fui di won ma woda pa de nyame ase ti yamane nya radio smo boya nyum no na afinche ba ai na mo fa pictures no so ntoso ntem me kan nyina na mo process so ate ase happy birthday nkoma ohini jan happy birthday ohini jan o UK a ona da so no brema kukodufo nyamfo kama ona gina hoyi ai ese so akopie mu o Barcelona ho no okodi no holiday no yee bibia boko we tumu se siko scan na mo sa mwani mre no o kan na chase e be onwanwa enti happy birthday nyame ntena ni mu nchira onye okese abna poku ahwene e we show happy birthday nyame shira papa happy birthday nkoma David Owusu akọ happy birthday David Owusu akọ onyame adom ne ni shira no nkoso an locate you ontena ni mu nchira omo ani mu nyanyam onfo jata chamantu anu mu bi wanu mu kasa na mpempem pe watio wa me we de me director Mark Weber and I wish you a happy birthday tinyami show papa happy birthday pastor lawyer Sandra Ejay onyami show una ada so no cancel due to cancel ho fe no say nyami djuma ka ho tin shira ne de ane ho fe ne de sa wona odo ho to erade so no ade nyina di bo na wie wonye na ho fe no so aye mo tinwuru nu ahobone okata chie Ejay sikapa ene de ma wo cancel wo nkwa so Happy birthday nkoma na ekuya Dorcas atabehwe. Ana atabehwe. Hey, na ekuya Dorcas atabehwe from Brakweku. Ana ekuya ne daso no nana sidie we de bia sidie nko a eni je nhyɛ wafunu mu mma na wakoma mu mpa ye na Awurade ntie no onyema wo. Happy birthday onkwaso. Happy birthday nkoma Christiana Adukoyi Alote. Christiana Adukoyi Alote wo kokobite from Solomon. Miami Sole. Oh wow, King Sobo. No always say Christiana Adukoyi Alote happy birthday no. Yami Shraw. Yami no kese nkwatenten ahoden ne nkwa wom sika wom na King Sobo ode emma wo. Afi happy birthday we dey oni picture. We know ye kanasa happy 60th birthday. Enkoma Anna Boham Christian. Anna Boham Christian. Nana ye awo kwasi krom ahanta. Nana wonkwaso. Nana ye wonkwaso more blessing. 60th birthday wonkwaso. Erade mfa another 16 ka ho. Ahoɔden mu ahoɔfɛ mu nyansam saa we free the entire Awudu and Boham Christian family and almost show happy birthday. Yami shao pa wonkwaso. Na mame fa wafo yi so de ento ho ye nyame ayade bi ware 3 months no agya 1 year no agya 2 years no agya 3 years no agya enya bete okura because sacrifice na doso tiro ho wo de no sa afi na obo so wanya say 2 years ana 3 o kura 1 year obi na enya 24 years no wa ware 24 years ni elder and dickness Anini edin mamuni afacheme omuna da so Mr. and Mrs. Monkwaso Erade Adum more na moyemu manyina nso nye nhira mamo Monkwaso ate nyame nhira mo papa onya mo kese de mo ya ama 24 emote ase tese ene ya mudie endobo ne yenso yemfollow mo why aha na brema kwan na nkomo ni nyina no media see yada se omre no wada je anti afia me anti afia papa bi Juliana Pomma o hweden onkwaso obapa onkwaso mani so de wo yema mene pa nyame hira we onye okese ezi se obe kese me de afia amankwa tamaklo me kwei incoming honorable Bismarck akwasinsin aboaten by crowd de asemidi kan asemu de je so no aneka ko de ye na ya agensemu ti akwasi be kama ye asemidi kan otoaso sika *281# option no 4 ubehu Adom TV twagum na kwasi aba ode maw peche umre hu kra na wudidi ntemeko kwasi toaso
asemyidika inna beka akwasi insia commander 6 kano senior
ya chiamu nyina yankopon asomdwe enka obibia ya waje bre na wo hwe na no pay miame personal doctor ofia ngiti bibia is sorted doctor obokuta Brian Flip kuta wallet bididi akwasisi asem di kabre na so dwom fa che se etumi afa asem di kamro enye boapayo kra na ne maba komi bi wo no se streamline asana yetumi ahye ne se ne ne ye de ye di kaka to se ye nipa ye no kra om ye nipa ye betumi afom ewo ye kasem pani kra okasa bi ye kan se kasa dodo enfomsuo empem but ye ncheda nye deliberate say ya first mesi witness wo ye baba huru na kansemo anya no krafa no da bi eti ba bia na twetwe aso kakra no ya twi break kakra ni akoni akwakosi se make sure say ni ye nya bia o kire mi aso na ekogina asem di bia temofo ko betimi akase da bia de we de mehwese na sem kika na ekona we nya boapayo sinto na aba kasa dodo mfomso mpamu bia ya ka chem de bia besomo efiri ni padwie mu nyina na ye besomo company fu edura no passe na se asemi de kabre eduru so a odo afidie to a na wohwe ene mpanifo ese ne ye message yentimi sebi enni wonhwamo yentimi Christmas ampanfo ne timi fo won embata yen ene enwen bi won mu a wonsem kekantene panfo wasori kra pese do nkwa be bata won biem yempese be enim guase de am oman no ye na enim guase mfa ma yabusua ye nya enim guase mfa ma yokro ye nya enim guase mfa ma ye man ne be ya ma ye man ga na atimi afa ne to papa de afira agira na aso biem ene betu ho na mo sintobo ye ni pepe ji atum sa hanom de nyame ni panim ne ya anya ne ye dial *281#. Dial *281# of phone so far phone this year. O phone maso dial *281#. *281#. No select option 4. Option 4. Ebecho. O select option 4 no ya na ebisa say games do do say na person play. But we play be 5 Ghana. To pay be 5. It be 25. Upe be 10, e be 50. So na utwagum sa ni nyina say me ma 1000. Me ma 1000 and pay ye. Me ma 1000 and pay ye no kasa ye. Me 1000 cedis. It is dial *281#. *281#. Gino kodi, je fakan business ho. That if I call Ebra, Ebra Sebuana. Yeah, I think Ebra a Sebu, yes. Now they have a phone share at the way a hospital. But you play video now, man, for entry. Near pictures now, any videos, but you play videos now, man, for entry. It is Ebra Dunkwa Hospital. And I'm part of a hospital, no, a pity. I think the member of parliament here, Honor Felix Kwachofusu, hospital. Yeah, you see, no, somewhere 1946. 1946, they see our hospital. Nipa a show more sample tell me around 126,000. 126,000. They say Honorable Felix Kwachofusu ni aid ankasa waha. Itu boss okra adwumaden ti wanti mi anhwa wa behwa aka kire. We ne constituency. Hospital pa e dey sabio ye na ho dodo ye ko ho no kwagi ayaresa. E na o TV so sa no. Since 1946, yeah, I see a hospital way. And see a hospital no embro more than 2. See. Beds, yeah, no one me around say 54, and that's what to say she. Now the workers are crying her bed and crying a video dance a crutch. And yet, and yet, now when Yami and Fefia, so before us out the iron for a coffee. Say Yakupa and Fefia, we free sa a bra, Dunkwa, a by hospital. Ube fraud, Udi Tipa in a quabacona, the titanos and the coffee. Wait. Ube we not titanos, Cassia pan or Maswa, Udi coffee. Yes, one of fellows squatcho for Suba and chair, but Miss Row. I learn cross him say campaign time no can we cry the found if I'm writer. Penny, this is the state of Abang Ayare Sabia. Ye shinipa about 126,000. And a hospital we kwa jayarsa. Now she and papa nipa ne homfano. Nipa ne homfano edda sampa we suwa. Na we would kata akwa ne ko ya enye asthma na akofa bafi kata na ade ko you asthma na akofa de bafi enye o
These are some of the things that Ghana for sharing with and pen for bed. And I'm going to say, Diana, or we catch them some money too difficult. I ask myself, need difficult pa and they say. Send credit where you have fun. I'm a more pa and difficult and they say. Oji amam for some scadia ya kwandi amom difficult. And then yes, a hospital so also a free. Me we have a management in so. That the same thing I can't for not teaching hospital. Here nyanko padwa pem so asante men neuro 246 to be any pen for do next if men neko e kwa no che e ya dani abrochire hospital no. So me ye aban pen for ho adwuma wie hospital managers mo issue. Ko hospital o kwa nye se udu ani ahwo na oda na ochi na akọ. Uchiaka. Uchiaka. Ti abane se na mpanfu adi dwumadi kesese ahye wonsa. Native patoti medical director into 12 month bedi titi yes eti se wanwu ana. Ah. Enso tere bia na ya asemo. Management of for facilities ya na ya asemo. Anomombo nyina you should have insurance and abangia. How can we be accepting people to this? We call this word. Wait. Ah. Minister of Health, come them into Kando. Na better na mo nyare amon kwa brochire ko hwem ho yade. Na minister better kwa koda ho no. Wait. Assembly man kra nkonko da. Sis kakra won nsem a. We minister be pa na de no kura nimye. Nyame mpangu. Nyame mpangu manem kwa chire se pa se. Ye nwa Felix pass ho dodo na. Do so koda hospital. Chia kan ko na fiu. That is enoni ade de pese mo de ho hye ye shoes more. Say ask yourself, say the service now or render the mayeno. Will you accept the same service? Say render the mawa. Say some na was some yeno. Say the sa or some krona mawa ubejiana. Ghana has a department report about a brother kwa banya sabie. Say na tibium te ni atnasia ma egusua etete pansam say. Because manfo ni da so bia say aha no meko. Woni asubiti bia biem say aha e no beko. Ejeta hu sa manfo ni ba bia akọ biem te no e na box o mo ma hye we mu. Etu pe wu mpo ha na abeba. Why are we doing this to our own people? Why? Why are we doing this to our own people? Our own people have entrusted us with their leadership. Yayi Director General, District Director General, Municipal Director General. What you man so be nyantina about abroad ya say how the various hospitals ne wo jurisdiction how omo yo moduma edi efa akande omo de adwuma ne say the sim etie obekona kwabra ne to office onya so onya fufuo no agege ada akoyam no so esi ne so ajajajaja omo esi so nya enye iso so 316 we mam the next video no we na we nipa akwakoda we na yes ye hwe no yade na nipa da we empower so kana pen for tro bia mane ma ye ni wudodo mane ma ye ya dodo tie Professor Adum PZ MPs ya mo project any sikese MPs ni fan community project no hwe Professor Adum PZ ameka se mi fan fa we
to help themselves. And I know Honorable is here, but let me say something. Last Friday, Parliament gave to every parliamentarian 200,000 as Get Fund project and gave them an additional 150,000 to monitor projects. There is nowhere in this world that you are giving 75% of what you are giving to monitor projects. No, nowhere. Parliamentarians all kept quiet. They got the money. They got their ex gratia. They got their car loan. Boom, that's it. These are the people's representatives. And meanwhile, the people are choking to death. The people are choking to death. So please, our representatives, look back. Think about that. Nobody's prepared.
It's what you want to ask here. Project award the various constituencies now MPs ne kwa community worth about 200,000 Ghana cedis. By your term 150,000 say eno de final tenant fato fuo fa boys di we chine community project no. Unza ne by MPs ni no when na edin both sides. Unza ne want to say obi a raise issue. Ani ya kolem obi agin smooth. Imagine what 150,000. Baba Famiko a hospital. Imagine how much and the number of beds 150,000 cities can buy for a Badwam hospital. Imagine the number of beds that 150,000 Ghana cities for monitoring project worth 200,000 cities. Oh, there be. You can't see a German for the yaw, no German for the buff. But Rebecca, and I know honorable majority leader or the same Bokum MP, Mahama Yariga. Or see, and then a car on to be crowned 2 fan anti-crum. One my name Shishino. And we hear Ghana for a go through. Now see a titisa and same sabia. A beshabufu. If you a member of parliament, na so comporte wa na manfo no e de se bi ensuo na epamwo. Won se de ya che dan tin wasem. Mo o se de e ye kolem ko ye shabu obia sorting na onko de baby. Projects na wo constituencies na e kwakwa no e ye 200,000. Any atom 150,000 diama MP say Jennifer Bo approach 200,000 projects so. Enjoy ye. When you friend scratch my back, I scratch your own. And the executive no, I away the ama MPs no. Na MPs na pushing him a bit through. And a professor will do at my Badwam second. If you see him for na be unsade we be. My projects ne kura mo kwakwa no enye best 1 million Ghana cedis. Ne ka se projects ne kura doors unti MPG 150,000 na fa bito fuo. Na ne boys kura kwa side call because to aduane amomodi. 200,000 cedis project. Ne atam 150,000 the amount. Ese fato fuo. For monitor project. Now members of parliament obedient to me on raise concern. You come back and tell us that we are there to represent the people. Which people? Which people are you there to represent? Crawford Ben, I'm going to represent to more who bears hard way. We expect the son come raise concern, especially the minority. We expecting you. Raise concern. No, finance minister, this thing cannot happen. We can't accept this money. Here to be 150,000 and community 200,000 is what a project. No, it's too much. The Ghanaian people are suffering. And now we are talking 10%, you are talking about 14%. So they be make catch you from kind of crunch say. Then be about say abaya to akache bia no. Can we say e to be the chira ba betwa say bam. enye weba ma live draw no, my live draw now there. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. We are na boys in medidie. We are na boys in medidie. We don't need 2.4 so o med you for employment bi anche we. We don't need 2.4 so we do dokro. Did be no penefa cause or to have far. Star 281 hash select option 4. Le twagum. Twagum sir, twagum. Okay, the 5 4 3 2 1. One apacho every name. One every day bam yanko 0243574 star 0243-574 star. One every day, 100,000 Ghana cedis na anopay. Do you feel good bottom? I can so do a man with some baby that year. Ube your friend na one friend ma na ne kasada many penfo trase e fa ko we share en share so. Be ko ya betimi asanso atwagum kom sa 100,000 amesa ache star 281 hash. Star 281 hash select option 4. Twagum sa twagum na pese we time search 100,000 Ghana cedis. Pese mu ye me search 100,000 Ghana cedis. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. No select option 4 but one yana on fire okama metrasa na se munya na menena akasam. Happy 60th birthday enko from Anna Boham Christian Nanayire of Kwesi Krom yewo ahanta Nyagopo won shira na onyokes we free the entire Awudum and the Boham Christian family. So we show happy birthday 60th birthday nyamenu wodini ye. We tap into your grace. Ya won't say a day. Happy 60th birthday encore Emma Anna Boham Christian. Happy birthday. Mam kwa boss na nipa wini no eniko. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Me patron sa count 1,000 cedis.
Misako.
Na ucha say 25 cedis. Oh, okay. Hey, no tie. Otie. Just say another be anim. Hello. How say another be anim?
Another be my area.
Nice one. E jodi kwa dey.
What you say?
Where dey kwa dey?
Me wa from everywhere school to me be kwa cho fees.
Okay. Nice one. Consider say another 1,000 o me amesa change why? Na ka cha for so enkoso entwa. We sika me dey akwasi ensia. Awoja 4,000 pese mu eto aso asemi edi kamakra. Esa wa nyina kwa ba biemfa Emra Badwam so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280. Go TV channel 119. Multi TV, Nicky Boss, you're live as Adom. You're streaming on all our social media platforms from Facebook to YouTube. Maybe I'm a Kobiano. Demo live Adom. Thank you, sir, for joining here. Someone can say Dr. Same Aye, or a member of the NDC National Communications Team, Government Communications Team. Yeah, sure. Me say lawyer Kwesi Buchwes Babeken, so a member of the NPP National Communications. Dr. Boko there.
Mini aboko na also.
Nyame adom.
Ye da sese any monuma pa wo ye. Media dey some ye the fourth estate of the realm. Mo na mo kan ye wom. Na modwuma no so ani kama. Me ba me hu se na odinfoni bi egu ho a. Chere the sorry state of the Abradumkwa Hospital.
Yeah.
Na many aje pa se wama Ghana for hu. Na the Honorable Felix Kwachofo so aware of the difficulties at hospital in FAC.
Okay.
In fact, run up to the 2024 election, no, even before Obeye MP, no, na waye nyuma pi wa constituency ho. Na the TN say until we have been able to solve
issue be about development in a constituency. No, so there will always be a problem. And until I done then you know you to aba. May the pictures be sent to producer.
Okay.
I don't know so be project here
ma. Well, but on saka picture na project ni
ni
wo. Why?
Oko Abokuma no in the Abrasebu Kwamanka State constituency. Omo de you see brand new chip compounds my home. The honorable fellows
even opposition.
Yes, brand new. I don't know say pictures no.
Make sure the pictures to see.
Ye producer betim dey atoso ama etiefo ahwa. Oko Abokuma no brand new chip compound. Oko Mori Health Center so may the pictures be sent o producer. Before the intervention of the Honorable Felix Kwachofosu, the state of that health center. And after the intervention, the state of that health center. And Timpenyon force say ufiti bruise when ye koko. Na agroso beso anadwa if you no pa memenda beyeda if Friday numre. Before Honorable Felix Kwachofosu ebedi MP no. Oye sa niema we na together with so many other interventions oye. Enti oyebi enti na many agesa odi we so abeka ho. In fact, he has been aware of a documentary no. And wa mama hu say in fact he is aware na obedi hu nyuma et said the odi djuma ma the previous health center any chip compounds no. Okay. Anka I don't know
better so.
Yes.
Where but pictures na already. But me pictures near her phone to no so the minister attention has been drawn to
exactly.
Okay, so these are some of the pictures now. Yeah, can't watch them no.
Until where sorry state where I mean where Abokuma no.
Okay.
Brand new chip company you see here Abokuma no brand new. Producer my next pictures no.
Okay. Also in the next one now. Okay. It will a chip compound.
Chip compound brand new.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In fact, time no. Some of these are some of the pictures.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where they renovated Mori Health Center no.
Okay.
Renovated Mori Health Center.
Okay.
So where the initial pictures, how is it initially?
It has a dance
where Abokuma no.
No. As I'm so me say an opinion my for hospital penny for nyina program.
Sa pepepe. And I will call Abrasebu Kwamanka Seswa. The Honorable Felix Kwachofosu nananum penasempa. Because on Oka if I over the past week he has received several visits from Nananoma on your Mudis our swapa where old pictures of the Mori Health Center no, before the renovation. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So there are many developmental projects are all
here. I think this after.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Where Abokuma no chip compound.
Oh, okay.
And so there are so many developmental projects the Honorable Felix Kwachofosu all year in kakra. Obedi MP.
So Honorable Felix Kwachofosu because Nanama info I draw your attention and opinion they are watching this.
Exactly.
In fact, there's an appeal.
Exactly.
Say, Badwam, a take opportunity of our coverage.
Exactly.
The fan draw attention of government to their cause. So, what is the plan of the member of parliament? Himself one, and yet the official work of the member of parliament to do this.
Exactly.
But a police the Jawan area.
Yeah, they are so.
Only pa yatwa badi in the free honor so kwabe. So, what is the plan? For the man 14 Potemua, or we use that government hospital.
Exactly. Say, Inter say until you solve a problem, beyond there will always be a problem. And nuntina yetwaba. The Honorable Felix Kwachofosu is aware of the difficulties. One will say, unfortunately, that constituency, and should the level of representation, I was say in terms of publicity, ne yebema Ghana for you na say indeed constituency this hour. It is Honorable Felix Kwachofosu by you know. And because of the public posture and the public commentary, I'm for him to say, or a very eloquent, outspoken member of parliament, or Juma over why you Juma in the Ghanaian politics over the years. Until I'm light to be abba constituency. So, all Bano, these are some of the projects and many other projects, including educational projects, agri projects, and all that. What you say? Why yeah? And then you mentioned the Wasabi minister. what you say na obi yese de wo ma ne kakra obema wo no aso na wonya ne o ma ne kese obede obema wo you see obede minister oye adwuma me wo gidie pa se hwebe enkosi se ne chese ye wo betena aban ni mu kakra no most of these projects no the honorable fellows kwacho ofiso ebeye nti we intervention kakra me pese me ye ma etiefo wo say indeed this is what he has done even before he came to parliament and before he became a minister obeye dodo na from now onwards nti ye nuanom amwo abradum kwa the honorable minister and member of parliament is aware of the state of this hospital. Now, he will put every measure in place to make sure, the right thing is done and the hospital will duly be revamped and renovated so that the people can benefit from it.
I think we have a some honum. It's in an so my special inviting.
Fantastic.
And we drew a miameba near Babeshe near a bumper for a bed. So, a MC honum.
Yes, I think so. Yes. I think so.
It's the new MC Holland there. We're looking for so the MC will take it up.
Sure.
Because say buying hospital, the district hospital. Sure. Which was built in 1946, serving the population about 126,000. It means yai eminentity and So with the member of parliament, the incoming MC, we believe some collaborate. Send a beya. A papa be a won't be a man for some say it be candy free, sir. Aspect to women, sabit me aka. Then your man in your feel like pictures now we shouldn't be a fair. We are seeing the before and the after. And Yema, what told the Akogumino? Yes, no. Exactly. So that when you be from district hospital, no, so it be a England so. Doctor, na dear Nako Fanka near 2 more. Madam, what to a catch 10%. Mabeton Canadian 14%. So what's our disguise abweka?
Medas sewa mama akonya same nkasa se me ho asem. Na de tie ne say ni tintin tete mu ane say this is a regular exercise abanda da no free so no omo ne IMF ekodi insawoso. In fact, I sent to your producer a document from the Memorandum of Economic and Financial Policy. It was an agreement between the previous governments under the leadership of President Adom Kufuor and Dr. Bawumia. Say after every 3 months, biano omobeye electricity no in moon to moon. Say the beya ECG ni Ghana Water Company Benyes County. So page 71 of the Memorandum of Economic and Financial Policy, a course on 2nd December 2024, after the 3rd review of IMF program, Ghana, Ediom Sakosha under the previous government. Until Kanya, page 71, a Kanyama P, or PRC will implement quarterly tariff adjustment as per the current policy. Or say, PRC will implement planned major tariff review at the end of September 2025 and the beginning of October 2025. So what's the mechanism say? Enti enye se na IMF they deal with government and political parties. Say this na also say MPP na also IMF conditionality. And IMF doesn't impose it onto the government. Aban na enti say osho head na what say propose structural conditionality under the extended credit facility. Inti aban no eno mo ankasa ko kache IMF say we ni hyehyɛ ya ye pese ye di tu ye di gu akwan mu a eno na ebeboa ama ye nya sika o say IMF after every 3 months o ma about $360 million. O ma ye as speak o ma about 1.9 million. Ye hwe say ebedu about 3 billion. Until after the 3rd review on 2nd December 2024, this was the agreement the then government under the MPP made. Say after every 3 months, PRC will increase tariffs depending on the exchange rate and what have you.
Okay, the exchange rate not only complements
a guide. Exactly, it's a guide
so,
for that
implementation. Increment near Hunide. enye the doing of John Mahama led NDC government.
Debbie.
Yenanado Danko Akufo-Addo abandi jam.
Anka producer crabby to project
away from my joy online. Don't blame electricity tariff increment on IMF deal. NPP managed the electricity tariff better. Gideon Buaku to government. Deputy ranking member on Parliament Finance Committee and MP for Tano North, Dr. Gideon Buaku has challenged the current government justification of recent electricity tariff hikes, urging them not to attribute the increase to the ongoing IMF program. He argued that under similar IMF conditions, the NPP administration managed electricity tariff more efficiently and in the interest of the Ghanaian people. In a Facebook post on Sunday, 12 April, Dr. Buaku outlined a comparative analysis of electricity tariff adjustment between the NDC and NPP administrations. According to him, from 2009 to 2016, under the NDC, electricity tariff cumulatively increased by 294.6%, averaging 36.8% annually. In contrast, he said, the NPP from 2017 to 2024 recorded a cumulative increase of 57.45%, averaging just 7.2% annually. Dr. Buaku further pointed out that despite these high increments under the NDC, the country was plunged with doomsday, a prolonged period of erratic power supply. He contrasted this with the NPP era under Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, during which he claimed power supply remained relatively stable even with minimal tariff adjustments.
Okay.
For benefit of a chef for near TFO, Asima Dr. Gideon Buaku Eka Nyina said, Ma John Mahama abain emfa so bo emmo se NPP abain ni IMF ko apam enu nti na ose boso miensa bia na to enkane abom ose sa nhye kro na emu no na NPP e omu bi nanso manage se ne enkane abo betimi akosoro eyie ana wasan so acheche mu se wabra NDC amyokonya akonya ebetena Ghana akonya so emfihia bese nwotwe no enkane abo ekosoro ye pa echense ne NPP ebaye. It's a Dr. Gideon Buaku Ekanyina enno. Doctor.
Medasi. There is no doubt. Material evidence from an IMF documenter. Abain no ni IMF. Echo and Shishaye. Okay. Say at the end of every 3 months, there will be increment in tariffs. That is not in doubt. The document is there. I sent it to your producer. Okay. Number 2, it is their management of electricity and the energy sector. And on a diabetes situation and the ECG account de over 68 billion Ghana cedis. You record that. Because of amanyosemu fasupe. And they say yam fashi nwa kwema. O man for bedroom say ye be papa bi. Me will share the records a car ye brugu no. It is not sustainable. MPP baba na a car Ghana did in the energy sector total na 10 billion. Yeah, Kokra in 2016. 10 billion. Yes, Ghana cities. Okay. Yeah, Kokra no ye 2 billion. Na ka 8 billion.
As of 7th January 2017.
Na a car energy sector ni na 10 billion. In fact, ni ye tuya emu 2 billion po. Internet account was about 8 billion.
Na mo tuya da na mo tuya.
Ni ye tuya.
Okay.
What you say?
It is muja 8 billion.
Just about 8 billion. What you say? And now President Mahama, because of how visionary he is, or say edidida na yenye edidi preku. Inti mayemfa futuo bi nto wa ebeje sekada ma inchirima. Inti oye bibi e friend ESLA Energy Sector Levy Act. Meno okasai ESLA had generated about 45 billion Ghana cedis in the last 8 years. That money should have been enough to settle every difficulty we have in the energy sector. Says Kano, Obia nim the see MPP for the says Kano could see a work or Jabosia. And ne, you don't even have access to that money.
Before
Ama a car, Mama and the Ama, ya broke additional 70 billion Ghana cedis in 8 years. And it's 45 billion Eslano. Ashi. Omasa brobosia additional 70 billion Ghana cedis and no yet a car our energy sector. And we do not need lectures from Obiti said Dr. Gideon Buaku, who was the vice president spokesperson and advisor as far as the economy is concerned. What did they can I say? Because in one breath, you manage an economy. Now what a tear pan some economy no. In another breath, you go opposition at 3 months. You are purporting to lecture a government who created a fund for you to manage your energy sector. I don't think we must encourage a situation like that. MPP buy and between 2017 and 2018. Instead of some manage electricity tariffs well, said the ECG benya sika omuhiano, ediabo or minor brano. They decided not to increase tariffs. What did they make and say? Ama eka abe browa ama ye do situation I was see him.
Iti nipti so ti only Dr. Gideon Boako be ya adwen say the increment na aba no enye because of IMF conditions.
No, I know they were. So Makachre say already pay 71 of the memorandum. Pay 71 yes of the memorandum of economic and financial policy. Ghana and IMF echo into a contractual agreement. And this happened on the 2nd December 2024.
So you also admit say under MPP under same IMF conditions.
Yes.
Omo Anton Kaniabu.
Almost almost averages or can one. Say you mentioned averages.
Okay, the average no can was about
cumulative. And I say average every year
on every 7.2%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they increased it.
Okay.
But it is increment of year no.
Okay.
It was not commensurate with the necessary money ECG here. And no mass a cano.
So PRC ma NPP are buying no a certain amount of increment. And a buying decided say on for the Ghana for so. Obetri kakra bi de ma Ghana for. And na you say charge no say ke agi o ya anye Ghana for. Sanity.
It does appear like what you are saying. You understand the point? So the point I'm making is that you need prudent management of the energy sector, especially ECG. So that we will not have a situation now the next government to come and suffer.
It is not paying the realistic tariff under MPP. And now
exactly. Exactly. Oh, of course, there is no doubt. In fact, the finance minister actually came into parliament somewhere in 2020 to tell Ghana.
Pay
pay 71. In fact, Kenoforia tap back parliament me catch Ghana for say because of ECG where they didn't charge what they actually were supposed to charge. You know? And no nama yabenya excess capacity charges. Meanwhile, that amount of money was money's ECG a car ECG boy on the account because of tariff adjustment now. Oman the right way they were supposed to do it. You understand the point? So number one, the point is that what we are saying today a reflection of the contractual agreement the previous government and the MPP went into with the IMF.
But the more decided someone share will be.
Okay. The point I'm making is that no consistent with PRS or calculation.
Okay.
What's the make say? Into our current calculation, that is what we are using. Of course, going forward, the government will put in place measures to reduce it. I say ye a to be a few. The abide bet me I know. Ye buy ye betting tax and I ye levy and I 1.5% withholding tax on unrefined good. So many taxes are MPP are buying the good Ghana for. So ye few. Because so this is a government that indeed a drain man form. But the point is that we cannot continue choosing populism over what is actually supposed to be done.
Okay, so what about
lead to a situation where state institutions like ECG continuously they accumulate debt. And ECG accumulated debt. And independent power producers on a daily basis they are threatening governments on bedroom power plants. Sikampa, I was say the tofango. Independent power plants. We don't have that money. And until they do, baby, not do so because Sika na was a binding from ECG. At the top angle, at the 2 independent power producers can. That's a scanning.
What about this argument? Say, Yekoso air to and Kaniabu. ECG Nankasa internal operations. Air Kosineka. Why do we visit the scenes of ECG, quote, sin in quote, on Ghana Nina, Okoto and Kania, Nuechiaka. Niaka tells because the ECG air running at a loss. Because ECG 2 and a more bar, Kumi, Numi, and Sembia, and Chay. Because of Sarkos now all running to know. Yet Nina a year in the form of Eka, as tariff increment. Near the Amao na Uchia Okadada.
And Nuntina, ye 2 aba. they change the leadership of the country. Ghana enye say ada. Enti osha ye no. In the previous NDC regime, we made significant investments in the energy sector. Unfortunately, that did not happen under the MPP regime. Yeah, twabo gas plants. The power plants by ye just cut to what's the be a Ghana they be to a car energy sector. That kind of investment didn't happen under the MPP. Okay. And then Yamencha the Yasaba. I want to promise the people of Ghana who are watching me this morning, me shamobo. Say NDC abaya ya bay. Ye den hyehyɛ ye pa begu akwam ama ECG ana ye nim ne nkane na eka eniom so no ye de sa leadership papa amamu papa aba aban papa aba na sa aban ya aban a ebe hwɛ ECG holistically omo operations omo sikasem na ye den hyehyɛ ye pa begu akwam a ebe ma ECG operate in a way a entity pansama to say ena amene okase the way ECG atete pansama. And so that is a solemn promise I want to make to the people of Ghana. And I believe in the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Energy Minister to deliver on the mandate that has been given.
But Lawyer Kwesi Botwe, a member of the MPP National Communications Team.
Tadi come up.
So we want to mention. I don't pay me catch the for you. See, I no bed dress here. Kusi ewi.
I say mo.
Now the be me amu muni muna o.
I say mo. Be a fine.
Baby a sheye.
Nyame adaro.
NPP mu ye.
To me nyinera nyera the bibi akoso kama wa NPP mu.
And it is sure 2028.
Oh, of course. Now head the akoya.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Head the akoya. In fact, we dey mamemfa akonya so na mentia hwefo ne obi biara ohwe anopai. Na mentia me party mpanimfo na mentia former president Akufo-Addo ne na BDH former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Na me bae na meti enim ho no ze topics na de man se samia ye ono kasa ma abai nti ya toto nkane mu ni nsuo mu no bae meti wona metie de mika dem yanka me time ni ni abema no ama na kire nsemu de nti a omato nsuo ni kane mu efi se omobo nto 2024 no yasa na omaka kire Ghana fo nti omadada Ghana fo no ye samia ye dwuma se ndada na omde adada Ghana fo ni se no no be ba kire ndada anim yet my way mo na President John Dramani Mahama in 2024 ka kire yen se oba bedi akonya na oba Ghana fo hun mo no moto abama na or the 24-hour economy den eba na 24-hour economy na o de eba no nsentwere 40 say wa bisa ne say man peni den 24-hour economy o say 24-hour economy no de eba na 133 na sa 133 no dia ban be ya o de be boa businesses ne say obema nkania ne nsuo boa ye den akofom pachani na yehu ya na President Mahama ne NDC ba mu 3 months ni omato electricity by 14.75%. It means that atunso by 4.0%. In fact, over the two political parties, it looks as if NDC for any time omo wa ba mu bia no omo pe electricity mu a yetutu any nso mu a yetutu. Now, here from 2009 to 2016, omo to electricity mu cumulatively of about 294.6%, averaging about 36.8% every year. Not just say every year, biano from 2009 to 2016, President John Dramani Mahama Part 1. Now, biano mutu electricity mu by 38.7%. Over President Akufo-Addo from 2017 to 2024, cumulatively MPP2 Nkanie mu by 57.45%, annually by 7.2%. And to here, your tariff adjustment near the buyer no sebe your managing ye and MPP na your IMF program I say but your managing electricity tariffs ni when you samia ye kasa na energy sector then na MPP am managing ye na entini ye to abeti ai entina Ghana for say MPP for adwuma so ani mon kwatena baabi na ye mfa John Mahama is the hope enye den embra na say oba Ghana for say John Mahama is the hope na Daniel John Mahama is the o. Because in same course no and ope be about time so you must say oh John Mahama and the whole of Cape Coast no money kania the whole of Cape Coast no money kania and Now, so Cape Coast for ya 8-year electricity adjustment of 14.75%. Are we paying for Doomso? We are paying for electricity. Under this government, we are paying for Doomso. We are paying the government to take over our lights. Dr. Samia is na scanner yetuano omuduko he ECG pacho in PURC statement no. There is no way omoka say ECG for nti no matutu nkania nim. It is not true. Say the purpose say ye dia to kania mu ni say ECG ka kam ni ECG nti ye de esikani bi ko he ama yatete ECG ka so. Enya nu nti na yatutu nkania mu. Doc, enya nu nti a. Yatutu nkania mu because NDC for say eni na e bit mama ye stable electricity supply. That is the reason why you adjust tariffs, you know. And it says, see, I nyadum so, and as I see, a man for edit the sumunia the idea. NDC force or move to Tunkania boom, send your beya, you be stable power supply. That is the reason for the adjustment. In from 2013 to 2016, the same thing on catcher your modi to Tukania mu anyhow 10%, and the betusi ubeti ya Tukania mu by 11%, 12%. Adum so Ghanaians are asking say NDC for the anytime I'm about Tunkania Bomubia, Moody Doomson neba. Anytime I'm about Tunkania Bombia, Moody Doomson neba. So is that what we should expect as a nation? But this mean I feel say Ghana politics now, we should move away from the politics of promise win shift. Na yama citizens ni politicians more ratio. They say unam kroma the ordinary Ghanaian doesn't trust the politician. Asema man for can say politicians say nyɛ enka no kura. It is because of nyoma bi say NDC for ye ntina man for say politicians enka no kura, which is very dangerous because some opposition a esno nkomo amobo mo ba ba mu so a esno nkomo amobo.
Okay, lawyer we dey fact me. So we were table 2. Ghana proposed structural conditionality under the extended credit facility of IMF. Now, also the new structural benchmarks. PURC publishes on its website the validation report of ECG revenue collection account audit for 2023 quarter 4 and 2024 H1. The audit should be based on a full assessment and accounting of all ECG collections and use of funds to ensure an unqualified opinion by the auditors. PURC implements quarterly tariff adjustment as per the center policy to reflect transmissions of changes in exchange rate, inflation, fuel prices, and generation mix to electricity tariffs. PURC will publish the decision paper as technical note to explain and justify this tariff decision within 30 days of the tariff decision announcement and will share with IMF and World Bank staff the financial model and calculations.
But
so
then what
they kind of IMF conditionality.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, so we share we are. Actually, sampa. Say all quite say a bit me out total and Kania boom. Na what share near my yen base on and found total Kania boom. Yen share the exchange rate. Na yen share inflation. Can we say sir agreement here NPP ne IMF a koyan sana mo free power eno na de ye adwuma
me da say even Bible ka say ye wadi na ho kwan nanso nye ni nia na ye den esefata. It is true say in the IMF conditionalities government will the opportunity to adjust electricity and water tariffs. It is true. But in beside once under MPP near war under IMF conditionalities kroya yet to tunkania mu basa say ana. It didn't happen under the MPP. We manage it. We manage the tariff adjustment effectively and efficiently. You manage it, and you say you want to every 3 months. We are sorry, I say 10%, 12%. This is 14.75%. And you're too much. Obi anka say man this is 4 to 2. But you see, in 2024 now or more born to our eka so the 24-hour economy bomb betting kanya. So sometimes now MPP under IMF conditionalities where you.
Okay, so to see here. The challenge now no any the increment.
No, the challenge,
but the quantum of the increment
and also the promises they made whilst in opposition. They never promised MPP the eco IMF conditionalities in Timoto Ghana for to Abama and I say adjust electricity tariff. That's not what they told us.
I said when him say any possible say meet me at dodge Sa IMF conditionality.
Oh no, they code because you see, they code. You know why they code? Because they are kind, you know. IMF when they say ultimatum based on inflation.
Yeah.
Exchange rate. You say NDC bar power inflation as a from 2024. You might say December 2024 tell inflation here as a Esisa he bia exchange rate na he na asesa MPP fi abem na exchange rate near about 15 point something dollar to a cedi and they are saying 16 it is almost the same marginally anya he bia na beto so it is unwarranted oh ma dada Ghana for abai na dada Ghana for because oka bibi kire in opposition now ba na be different thing na o ma dada Ghana for. And this government is just trying to milk Ghanaians through the adjustment of electricity tariffs because it is unjustified. Because from their kind,
14.75%,
it is totally unjustified, unwarranted, needless, and a way to steal from the ordinary Ghanaian people. Direct stealing. We are direct stealing.
Loyal.
Because adjustment, and say, what kind of conditionalities now? Almost say, say inflation cost. And I say exchange rate no could do 20 cedis per dollar. I don't know how bit my two. No, almost say Kosura. 20. I say was 16 or 20 The part is Kosura.
We are lawyer.
Presidency communications. So Kasana meti headi. Me catch a producer. So for me time ni bi kura ma. Na for tire nsem ni. Na so nsem na wa tire mu ni nia. Ekwa besi se moya Ghana 419. 419 so dey want me tire mu da. Dr. Samia ye 419 na moye no tire mu enye ye because what President Mahama say oba be man kan ya abo akosoro. Oba ye den waye. One of the major things why ye say wo man kan ya abo no mu maye dey akosoro. Me we also be man aba form. 3 days ago sprinters for no money kania and bra say na makan Cape Coast for ni kania. Dum so na ekoso. Ghana for that esumu e de shimu. Say o man we mu no amanie ne o how na NDC for the ababeto ye so. We are paying more for less electricity. What are you going to use the money for? Mo katra say sika wo man mu ha say mo ba mo de ba be ye nyama. Afi for stable power supply kra we have to pay more. Me wa dum so egusu koso. Enti NDC for it is too early. Minya it is too early say omode ahwo kire ene nyoma bi say ebe sen Ghana for kom.
But looking at the challenge now a war ECG. Don't we think say it's time say Ghana for be the realistic power?
You see like I clearly mentioned, Oshe PURC statement no omode buy anymore. They didn't mention say sika no mo ba beji no mo de koye ECG o. So granted without admitting say ECG is in a mess. Tariffs really has nothing to do with ECG. The main reason why they are adjusting the tariffs is because of stable electricity supply. That is the basic reason.
And also being here to come more.
That's fair. But the Americans say under MPP, they have stable electricity power supply with less money. That is any electricity by the junior. Because as a government, you know, I will say sometimes, you know, financial engineering, they now make sure say, o man for no. Then the government cry be one ma, o motimi editing kanya so mo microphone say, send the be a microphone no be hin ha o. Send the be a businesses be kosoro. Because if multimedia Adum TV, every month be a mo make let's example na me, mo make a profit of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now say mo di mo 8,500 Ghana cedis e ko tua electricity because of John Mahama ne Samia ye mo 14.75% no mo di abana. Any of you money the begu at the end of the day because you will not be even be able to pay your staff and other nyama monsumudia and make you money cost. Until you money begu until electricity tariffs so your money abey. Eba begu nduma. Clearly eba begu nduma.
Wait.
How will businesses survive 14.5 almost 15% electricity tariff? How would they survive it? There is no way they will survive it. Abay we buy you only be to incentivize the Ghanaian people. Onye bibia to incentivize the business people of this country. Oba ye mum no ba betutu nkanie mum. It is unfair.
Okay.
Omo buga na for komu. They are robbing Ghanaians, the ordinary Ghanaians through this adjustment. Oba ye mo say levies near the idea you levy a nuisance tax, a betting tax, a nuisance tax no kre ye no mo ya adwen. Oba ye mo be ye free obi aboma ba so say mo ya ade. But you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. Mo yi levy
Endi 1 month kura mo say ye betutu nkanie mu.
11 say.
About 1.5%. No, later it is so, but I think 0.5% or so.
Okay, and now betting tax so you say.
I think I don't see a 10% or
11%. And they mean say here.
1.5% withholding tax. I know, it wasn't effective. It wasn't.
Oh, Massa.
No. Withholding tax on what?
Withholding tax on
unrefined good. Okay, I know they are no cry. I know they are no cry.
But
I know cry. It was not. No, wait.
No,
there be unrefined good. Emissions. Unrefined good was for large mining companies, not on ordinary guys.
Emissions. Na you come labra you ba. You better work on this. Cause they just start 281 hash. Select option 4. Twagum. You better say ma that draw. Yes, I'm going to have BMT. I'm for D. Omodi ya omo eko. It is also to Etwagum. Star 281 hash. Make sure another 1,000 cedis here. Asara masoriako. Star 281 hash. Select option 4. Na Etwagum is 90,000 Ghana cedis because a compute Ghana Easter sales no. About say what a compute Ghana exclusive Easter sales nana. So from now to 30th April, ubenya 50% off. Brand B abeto area free year compute Ghana or say ye LG Samsung say TCL HP Lenovo Tecno Infinix Itel eneke kan obiano unya 50% discount umpewe na open day raf no era na to 2nd of May 80 fre na ginchire mu 0302 752020 0302 752020 WhatsApp your 0243 143 143 Compute Ghana WhatsApp number is 0243 143 143. Appropriated National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. And I can say terms and conditions. Applied. Doctor. Is we can there. The end so we can say.
And some one minua kwasi botwe aka no. Me yi ba ko mienu bia no. Me serew. Minua kwasi botwe say NDC aban nwen Ghana for ho.
Send there asemeda.
MPP aban na edwenga.
Send there no crack.
Hwe. Aban dada etwam under the MPP. Omoni aban a no mutrim odin pass aban bia.
Na yan tunkanie mu 14.57%.
Udie Emra COVID-19 baye. Omo na ese Ghana for businesses egu. COVID-19 mo aso na mo finance minister be ka kire Ghana for say sika amunya ayi nyina because of COVID 30 billion Ghana cedis. But a car mo boy because of COVID 12 billion Ghana cedis. Minu ya mesre wo 30 billion na wo yi mu 12 billion e ka sen
30 billion na
12 billion na say ka 18 na say when your profit 18 billion because of COVID when your first 18 billion but a buy way at the total Ghana for so COVID-19 tax and see that Ghana bakosimo even when Ghana for share them on bre because of COVID. Why? Ghana unemployment rate 14.7% under the MPP. 2 million Ghanaians in Yejuma. Emabunu a omote amamu a enyemu omu ni adwuma nye. Omu ye bibi kakra omu se omu kocha bet. Manchester United dem Manchester City be bo match. Me kire ma adwen se Manchester na be wini keke. Na menya ho sika. Aban we di 10% akoto so. Ghana
Dr. Samia electricity
mamekasa.
Electricity adjustment near ka ho asem.
Momo thousands of Ghanaians are momo medjuma. Me wo medical school me wo minua bia na wo me class na wo ye momo ene ni nya kakra didi. Because of 11 edjuma buye.
Enya no kre.
Is there 11 the momo agent to 11? Mamekasa. Na 11 momo agent for the 11. Me am a customer. Me am a customer because of 11 me use car how he get money. What logic are you using on this platform?
Them 11 crowd use car cry until 11.
Mesra wo
11 use car until 11. There be other for 11 use car until 11.
But Dr. Senior say oh ye cash out.
Me say because of Momo. Go and tell Momo merchants say we cash out untu yeska. Ghana ha obi o hwe me be anim say some of the merchants omo je 1 cedi 2 cedi some. Oh, it's true, sir. But it's not you see. Yes, me know ya adwin. The point I'm making is that because of the difficulties Omajumani facing because
difficulty.
Now say 11 no people were transferring money to their people
from Wolf one.
Me say people were not generally transacting Momo businesses
from their phone.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not
so if they don't transact from their phone, how does it affect the Momo agent?
Lawyer. How does it?
Lawyer, Mr.
Oh, Dr. Samia. Yes, so we are depositor.
Okay.
Yeah, Niska and Amiwa.
Yeah.
And now we draw.
I will dry yet too.
Oh, dry.
I will depositor, won't you?
Yet too 11. Is that not it?
No, we dry. We will dry.
And we will dry 11.
A quarter or as any
Ghana has Mamekasa. Eti undim se kromwa or depositor and I will draw. Some of the Momo agents Omojiska.
Okay, so I can't remember say it may be empty and day.
Yes.
And the announcement by.
Yes.
As a sir agent from yes.
Yes.
You report to them.
Yes, illegal. Because no Majuma Samo call from yes. Oh, Mamekasa.
No, it's not true. Lawyer. Oh, doctor.
Me allow you to speak, but I will not allow you to lie. I will allow you to speak, but I will not allow you to lie. In the heat of the debate and Ghana for more than some taxes we to Ghana for so. Is this a government or Ghana for? And so please say about banya or Ghana for one. You people are not part.
Okay, to Obia send message saying kind from I say. I go say good morning, please tell doctor that he cannot use the ideology that this was agreed by the previous government. Like they have reversed appointments even as far back as 2 years. They could have reversed this and made sure they couldn't do it as they told us during campaign time. They should give us a break and do the right thing. Increase salaries by 10% and ECG by 14.75%. When they check, did we increase as low as 10% salaries? How do you fall? How do you do mass sacking of young people and expect them to get money to pay for their ECG and water tariffs? We should know better and stop the lies. Tell doctor he's in government now, so he should be measured in some of the things they say. Nice day, and I miss you. After Thompson,
my main change, they tell say, NDC are buying, over the month. You are demonstrating beyond doubt to say we think about the people of Ghana. My board number of taxes are buying by a year free. My board how government are buying. Actually, the difficulties are, or much say Ghana for whom by reducing the size of government, reducing the number of presidential staffers, reducing the number of ministries and what have you. And so this is a government that will join Ghana for go onto the streets and tell them, e-levy ni betting tax President Mama yifi Ghana for some any year the abakrum. This is a president that thinks about the people of Ghana. Okay. That level of compassionate did not happen under the NPP regime. And it is a yatutu ECG tariffs, which is regrettable. But far-reaching measures are being put in place by the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So going forward, we will not envisage a situation like that. Yes, say hard times, and I say times of austerities. Emra emoding, ehia decisions are emoding. Okay. I want to plead with the people of Ghana. Ghana for mutime. Yes, say we fascinating credi enemy. Ana so na me yadwe. Ebedu baby enu baby ayedru. Ebedu baby na 1%. Ebedu baby na 2%. But to share a car ECG abo. Ene a car yedi. Because of the management a course so in the last 8 years of ECG and the whole energy sector enjoy ye into ECG the car I will see a nya bibi kakra na ye neti ECG kaso na going forward no yet it is some kakra it say oda President Mahama e dan na di chere Ghana for oyi betting tax fee o oyi e-levy fee o buy or say national health insurance ye de musika na ye bibi foforo into a year tabuna MPP for the toast, and if you want to, and we are 834 million Ghana cedis. Ye tuyama service providers. Yeah, but took 834 million.
That's the last one, not so much.
Yes.
So then you cut.
Oh, a cat. Now say by Yatiti a more room near Piscator.
Oh, sir.
Now you buy a worm.
Timber schedule.
Let me schedule. You buy an Yatiti a more room, Kakanka crack. And lawyer. She get fund. MPP for by no, they weren't even getting enough money to fund free SHS. ya uncapping get fund. Yeah, you tabno free. So yeah, the sense can air fund free SHS, which they didn't do, they couldn't do. For the first time, yeah, the 3.5 billion Ghana cedi, the highest ever in the last 8 years since the implementation of free SHS. NDC are buying under John Dramani Mahama.
Lawyer.
And the MPP for Omofi abamu nche 3 months. They should not pretend as if say Omoti akonyomo no omo ye bibi papa bi ma Ghana. If they did, anka Ghana phone to aba momo. To aba nti omo emomo losu to 1.7.
Dr. Abidas, lawyer, yanko.
You see, I say aban we aban a omo dwen Ghana for ho nti no omo atete size of government to enye no correct. This government is a government they have the taste and appetite for taxpayers' money. Omo taxpayers' money and no appetite aba. I didn't think I make us. This is a government also omo dwen aban ho. Now so our 2025 budget no more allocate 70 million Ghana cedis for research at Jubilee House. 70 million. No, 70 million. No, it is in the budget. It is in the budget.
50 or 70.
50 million is for goods and services near the idea, and 20 million here for other expenditures. It is in the budget. That is what is in the budget.
So it means say 70 million Ghana is it's not for research.
No, in total, no, research department.
Research department, national security. No, research department, national security. And your research and the president. You know this. Wait, lawyer.
Wait. What's research under national security? Are you aware under President Muhammad national security to co-presidency? And so when I say that research department at the presidency, it's national security not part of presidency. So granted, without admit that they are cannot cry. I haven't lied. But just what did I make an answer? National security under President Akufo-Addo was under the National Security Ministry. They said national security under John Mahama is under presidency. And so invariably, the research department at the presidency of which national security is a subset of it. It's enjoying 70 million Ghana cedis of taxpayers' money every year. That is what we are talking about. Research going on more year. Say you to Boko, no research and we did 70 million Ghana cedis now. Are we all not seeing what is happening in Boko? What are they doing about it? What is the effect of the 70 million Ghana cedis taxpayers are paying to the research department of the national security? They are not even able to pick intelligence. Say, then what is the use of the research you people are doing there? It is an avenue to just juice this country and to enjoy taxpayers' money. Number two, this government again, almost in Ghana for under President Akufo-Addo, almost say President Akufo-Addo side of government in the Omuhu Bida. Na esonche open for nyembe 5 years omuhu bida under President Akufo-Addo government no say bloated no. Now the office of government machinery budget 326 million Ghana cedis for 2024 under Samia Yamuabanya President John Dramani Mahama say no I item course in now by a lean government slimming cost now by a lean government lean government a budget of 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. And we call that a lean government. This is a lean government with a very big stomach. This is a lean government that can consume about 100 bottles of kenke in a week. This is the lean government we are talking about. And this is a lean government that also want to drink Ghana for. I buy a drink Ghana for when Galamsey is saying so. Galamsey ekusu koso ewo forest reserves and then okwa Galamsey koso daylight with impunity. Nkoko police station in Yadan so beton from Akese Bebokra and here Nkoko police station beti bebuego because of Galamsey. Ozo modi abai ho. Modi abai ho na Nkoko for enu polluted water. Amukaseti aye. Amukaseti aye demonstrations ti aye. Mo ba den na mo yafa ho. And the Western North, I've been waiting Ghana for now we win MP. The traditional council say Manisia will win because of Galamsey no. Then President Mahama akafa ho. President Mahama any opportunity na kasa chere Ghana for over 3 times. On board Galamsey soda. He doesn't think about the good people of this country. I've been waiting Ghana for na moba abemu. Young people on wenye adwuma wa abemu. Enya mo pamo mo even without a hearing. As far back as Senator Sika ya nkrofo a omo ye form adwuma 2 years ago. Ni amu yo mwedi mu ba abemu se mu ba abemu no one employment kura mu create here. There even one employment you haven't created, but mu ba abemu be cause unemployment of over 300 to 400,000.
1 minute.
Aban we drink Ghana for na ye ka koke hu sensema mu pese mu be hwehwe mu no. Aban ye drink Ghana for hu na mo de Ghana eda ni cocaine coaster ye kan ye mu de dia mo pese mo be aban we ye de ndwin Ghana for aban ye ndwin Ghana for ho na moto electricity mo kwa 15%. Wabra motos public servants aketu by 10%. Na tire say public servants ne kura no mo sa gio musike wo hoda than 5% abeka mo de ho. Mo say aban we aban ye ndwin Ghana for. Eni na tire say mo ndwin Ghana for ho de ne nka mo be ton man ya ma China for. Just na mo ye Ghana China deben ya ye ni aya atum say China for na ese ye nsuo no mo de mo ba mo ye Ghana China mining deben mo di bring Ghana for ni so e be fetch the China for bagana ha aba be say ye nsuo where aban ye drink Ghana for. This government cannot be a government to drink Ghana for. Mo ba ye say na Bible kan no o de bonye for no ba be wia oba be say wia no oba be kum. Mo de electricity adjustment ni ade mo de wia Ghana for sika. Mo de cocaine ni galamsey say o man no na mo de dum so ekun Ghana for. That is the NDC for you. This government cannot be a government to drink Ghana for. Mo drink Ghana for ho a nka electricity adjustment ya mo de abe nka mo famba. Nka mo famba. Public servants public servants eduma ebo mo so drink Ghana for.
Last draw. Say obema me 1 minute.
No nyahwe 1 minute. Oh, one more time baby.
Oh, there be so 1 minute.
Oh, nya 1 minute.
Hey, now obi a try to say act to presidency so. Hey, also presidency a budget 2.7 billion. Meanwhile, it is the budget for civil servants.
Enya office of government machinery.
Information ministry. Information ministry.
Oh, it's not true.
Oh, mama kasa.
Information ministry. It's kind of office of the government machinery.
Mama kasa. Well, anyway, information ministry and the MPP anyhow. Civil servant or more GBC. Civil servants or more ISD. Civil servants or more Ghana agency. You na ba be president. Oh, mama kasa.
Baby, national security. So for suku budget 78 million Ghana.
National security.
78 million Ghana cedis. Na to say who after do for bed. 78 million Ghana cedis no. Oyi 8 na that so go to solve after do for problems.
National security. And you need Ministry of National Security. Almost civil servants are part of National Security Council. Research department. The external unit of BNI. Na civil servants aba be share office of government machinery
national security
no mu ni under office of government machinery
but not national security
no mu ni
no mu operate
mama kasa
no mu operate
you are a lawyer you know what is right
but what is insensitive to Ghanaians your budget is insensitive to Ghanaians that's what we are talking about
and you know this
sikana ni when you 78 million Ghana cedis
say the program say the
78 million Ghana cedis to government communication what is government communicating about
and the MP
78 million
he is comparing
communications.
He is comparing
Ghana for a government with the appetite for taxpayers' money.
On Adom TV. Dr. Medase, lawyer, Medase. Oche da ufro. Background.
Still from that.